It's 6:30 on a Wednesday or Tuesday. I still get my days mixed up, and maybe that's why the NFL doesn't care when they play football. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Believers Talk. My name is Joe, and welcome to my pre-game edition of Believers Talk before the game itself, okay? Going to be going live for the whole game, so make sure you join in as we watch the Buffalo Bills play the Tennessee Titans. Currently, I'm sharing it on social media accounts. Why are you coming here, guys? Share it for me. Help me out. I really appreciate all of you guys joining me on these live streams. We always have a great time, and we're hopefully going to have another great time tonight. I brought the Moscato just in case we don't. I have some tea just in case we do. It's going to be a fun game, and I'm glad that you guys are here with me to watch it. King Cam already in the house. Again, guys, as you're coming in here, Robert G, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Obviously, we don't have to preview any other games. All the other games happen. Let's go through some of those final scores maybe throughout the pregame show. We'll talk about this game. Listen, there's a lot of inactives for the Buffalo Bills, and it doesn't look pretty. It really doesn't look pretty, and that really changes the whole aspect of this game. And so I want to talk about that. But like I said, let me share this on Twitter real quick. Again, as you guys know, I can't do two things at once. It's literally impossible for me to do two things at once. So I'm going to be typing here. But again, as you guys are joining in, hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed to Believers Talk, hit that subscribe button. Really appreciate you guys stopping by. Again, thank you guys so much for bearing with me here. I hope you guys had a good dinner. As it's what day is it? It's Tuesday, right? Tuesday. Here we go. I can watch the game on my TV. Yes, you can watch the game. Father Snowman, I know it is late/early where you are. So thank you for joining in, man. I really appreciate that. I know that you support the channel, and it means a huge deal to me. It means a great deal to me to have you supporting the channel. Again, I really do appreciate. Chiefs are no longer undefeated thanks to my Raiders, says Ray Dizzy. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that Bills-Chiefs game next Monday. But obviously, we need to get through the Titans first. Currently, the Buffalo Bills, the first seed in the AFC. We're the only 4-0 team in the AFC. The Chiefs, the Chiefs lost the Raiders. You have you have the Chiefs losing to the Raiders. You have the Titans, who are 3-0, and then you have the Steelers, who are now 4-0 after their win. So the Bills are the only team that could go 5-0 after the 5th week of the NFL season. We are at 6:33 on the East Coast, which means we are less than half an hour away. They don't even have a pregame on CBS. I don't know what they're talking about on CBS. But they're not talking about the pregame for the game. So I'm not going to tune into any other pregame, guys. I'm going to keep it on the channel. Last week, remember, we had some technical difficulties. If you start having technical difficulties, guys, let me know. Really would appreciate it. Let's go, Buffalo, says John Doe. Have a bad feeling now, says Father Snowman. We'll talk about that as well. It is getting a little eerie around these parts as well. Again, just trying to finish my tweet here real quick. Don't know what I'm doing, and that's not uncommon. But anyway, all right, let's tweet this out. And now we can give my full undivided attention to you guys. Again, 13 in here, guys. Thank you for joining me on Believers Talk as we get ready for the game between the Tennessee Titans and the Buffalo Bills. So they're letting fans in so high. Yeah, there's going to be about 8,000 fans at the stadium today. You can imagine about 2,000 to 3,000 of them probably be Buffalo Bills fans, probably representing the blue and the red. So really happy to see that. Hope we can see. We all need to beat the Chiefs. Would love to have that happen. Ray Dizzy would love to see the Buffalo Bills win this game and then go on and beat the Chiefs. That would really let everyone in the world know that the Bills are here. The Bills are for real. The Bills are contenders, not only in the AFC, but for that Super Bowl. So, guys, it pains me to do this, but we do have to go over let's go Bills. Absolutely. We do have to go over the inactives for this game today, and there's a bunch of them, guys. Unfortunately, there are a bunch of inactives for the Buffalo Bills and a bunch of big names, right? A bunch of big names. So we know that Lee Smith and Jake Fromm are going to be inactive. They've been inactive most this season. The only time Lee Smith was active was when Dawson Knox was hurt and missed that game due to the concussion. But we knew that those two were going to be inactive. But if you look at the list of guys other than those two who are inactive for this game, it's a scary list. And as a Bills fan, you really have to be concerned. So offensive guard, Quentin Spain is out. So that means Ike Bacher is going to be in. Ike Bacher normally I can stay up at 9, says Robert Jean. Stay up as long as you can. But again, I really do appreciate everyone who joined me for this live stream. Ike Bacher is active for today's game. It's going to be the first game that he's active in the 2020 NFL season. I think that is going to be a big factor in this game, and I'll tell you why in a little bit. Zach Moss still dealing with that toe injury, still having some issues. Obviously, as running back, a toe injury is a big deal, right? So they want to make sure that gets 100%. But Zach Moss is inactive, and when you talk about a Tennessee Titans team, and this goes hand in hand with the Quentin Spain injury, talk about a Tennessee Titans team who does not do well against the run. You would hope that your offensive line and your running backs will be healthy. I expect a good load for Devin Singletary today, and I'll tell you why. Because the next injury I want to go over, John Brown, wide receiver, that's a huge loss for this Buffalo Bills team. Now, it does give Gabe Davis an opportunity, right? Gabe Davis has an opportunity to step up. Not saying he hasn't been stepping up already all season, but now that he's the number 2 guy, because you're going to keep Cole Beasley in the slot, right? Or at least the Bills should keep Cole Beasley in the slot. You move Gabe Davis to number 2, and let's see how he responds. Let's see how he does. Josh Allen is playing. As far as I know, Robert Jean, let's not talk about that right now. Let's hope the best for everyone. We saw the Dak Prescott injury during ACAN. That's one good Steven here during the weekend. Obviously, that was just devastating, and I never want to see an injury like that to anybody, let alone one of our own. So hopefully everything will be okay today as far as injuries. You know, people are worried about injuries for the Tennessee Titans. Haven't been able to have a full week of practice in nearly 2 weeks, and that's obviously where the Bills get an advantage. But because of that, that could lead to some injuries. Hey, R3Z Shorty, how you doing? Glad to see you in the chat. What do you want me to call you? If you're going, I want you to keep chatting, but I don't know if I can call you R3Z Shorty every single time. So shoot your name in there. Let me know who you are. But again, guys, we're talking about the inactives. John Brown is inactive, and since John Brown's inactive, not only does that mean Gabe Davis has to step up, that might mean the Buffalo Bills rely on the run attack a little bit more. And if you need more reason to rely on the running attack, let me tell you who our next 2 inactives are, Tre'Davious White and Matt Milano. So that defensive side of the ball banged up, right? We know Del'Shawn Phillips went in IR. We know Levi Wallace went in IR. So, you know, Josh Norman now has to really step up, really has to be that guy. I mean, if you look at the defensive backs that the Buffalo Bills have in, they brought in a lot of defensive backs for this game. But I just don't know if it's going to be enough. You know, Cam Lewis is in this game. Dane Jackson, the 7th round draft pick, is in this game. So obviously, the Buffalo Bills, Coach McDermott, Leslie Frazier, it's next man up mentality. Dane Jackson, like I said, Josh Norman, Tron Johnson, Dean Marlowe, all these guys need to step up. And Mike Hyde and Jordan Poyer need to play their best game of the season so far for the Buffalo Bills to do well. Hey, Jim Tripp, glad to join me. I call you Brody. Hey, Brody, I'm so hyped for this Bills season. Absolutely. Even if the Bills have problems in this game, even if the Bills cannot win this game, and then, you know, we go next Monday, lose to the Chiefs, we're still 4-2. Right. And I think there's plenty of reason to be optimistic for this season. It's worst case scenario. I realize that at this point, but I'm really excited about the Buffalo Bills season this year. And I think that they have a good chance to win this game, even with all those injuries. So with John Brown out, with Tre'Davious White out, with Matt Milano out, I think that the Buffalo Bills are going to rely heavily on Devin Singletary. And I don't think, you know, last Thursday when I did the collab with all the guys at the round table, I talked about how the Buffalo Bills will probably win this game. I think I said 38-10 or something like that. I don't see it being that high scoring of a game for the Buffalo Bills. I think the Buffalo Bills are going to work on time of possession. I think they're going to do a good job, or hopefully they do a good job at controlling the clock and keeping things at like a good pace for themselves. Because you don't want to give Ryan Tannehill a chance with the ball. No Zach Moss either. Correct, Jim Tripp. No Zach Moss. There's a lot of inactives. Like I said, no John Brown, no Matt Milano, no Tre'Davious White. Basically, everyone that we thought was questionable, that we were hoping was going to play as of Wednesday, is not going to play. And if you were with me yesterday, I just want to let you know that, you know, I went off on the NFL, and I'll still go off on the NFL. I mean, I feel like the NFL has done everything they can to help the Titans in this situation. And we saw Roger Goodell. Roger Goodell came out today, and said it's not about discipline. It's about what's the safety of the players. Like hell, it's not about discipline. Talking about the Titans meeting at the College Stadium. Like hell, it's not about discipline. These guys need to be disciplined for what they did. And the fact that they're not is ridiculous. Listen, I know that safety first, right? We need to worry about safety first. But what's going to happen? And whatever happens, it doesn't matter because the Buffalo Bills aren't going to benefit from it, right? The team that got hurt won the most from all of this, a team that now has to go play Kansas City on Monday night, give them extra rest. Remember, beginning of the season, when I knew we played the Chiefs on Thursday, I was like, the Bills should win that game. I was almost standing there guaranteeing victory, right? But now I can't do that. And why can't I do that? Because now the Chiefs get a full week's rest. Not only do they get a full week's rest, they get a full week's rest after a loss, okay? And Andy Reid normally does pretty well after a loss. That's normally a bright spot for him and his coaching staff. So now we got to deal with that. Not saying that we can't beat them. We can. We absolutely can beat the Kansas City Chiefs, but it's just going to make it that much more difficult. So Diggs, Beasley, Davis, Singletary, main weapons for Allen. Yes, absolutely. And Jim says that should be enough for the Buffalo Bills against Tennessee Titans. I hope so. Boomos comes in and says the Bills are missing more starters than the Titans. The Titans still missing a lot of players. Humphreys is going to be out for this game. Let me get you some of the other inactives for the Tennessee Titans. Christian Fulton's inactive for this game. Derek Robertson, linebacker, he's inactive for this game. Center Daniel Munier is out for this game as well. They do get the long snapper back. If you joined us for the live stream, the collaboration video we did last Thursday, Dan Mitchell from the Down Mafia was talking about how they were missing their long snapper, and they were, but they got him back yesterday or 2 days ago, so he'll be back. So unfortunately, issues that we thought might occur due to the long snaps might not be as big of an issue this week as we thought they could be. But yeah, the NFL has done everything they can. Titans are going to be rusty, major system troop. And that's why the Buffalo Bills, and I talked about this yesterday, the Buffalo Bills need to get out on top of the Titans early. They cannot let the Titans stay in this game. The longer the Titans stay in this game, the longer they feel like they have a chance in this game. That's a bad sign for the Buffalo Bills. And listen, we get up 28-3 in this game. There's no coming back for the Titans. The Titans are not the type of team that can come back from behind, right? They're a solid team, good defense, good running attack, but they're not a team that come from behind, and that might be an issue for the Titans if the Bills go up early. Now, they do have Hollywood Brown. That could be an issue now with Tre'Davious White out. Who's going to be on Hollywood Brown? I think now you definitely have to put a safety over top. Will we see Josh run the ball more? I think we're going to see more running overall. So that means I think we're going to see Devin Singletary run the ball more. I think that means we're going to see a little bit more of TJ Yeldon. And I think that means we're going to see some Josh Allen, maybe some McKenzie on those jet sweeps, right? We're going to see a little bit more of that. And heck, we might see Tywan Jones take a snap or two in the backfield. I think those are all possibilities for the Buffalo Bills. So we know about the inactives. Let me go through the Buffalo Bills game day roster for you again, guys. Getting ready for a 7 o'clock start between the Buffalo Bills and the Tennessee Titans. If you are not already subscribed to Billievers Talk, hit that subscribe button for continual Buffalo Bills news, Buffalo Bills coverage, including going live for every single game this season, live play-by-play and reaction to every single play for the Buffalo Bills. So again, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, like this video, and leave a comment. Again, you guys know how these live streams work. These live streams go well because you guys are a big part of it, okay? Bills Mafia is always a big part of it. So as I say, join the conversation and become a part of Billievers Talk, and you guys always help me out, and I really do appreciate it. So let's talk about the game day roster for the Buffalo Bills. Obviously, we know who our quarterbacks are. We have 17, Josh Allen as our starter. Then we have Matt Barkley. Now, our offensive line, due to the Quentin Spain injury, has added some pieces. We have 8 offensive linemen in this game. Talk about Mitch Morse, Ike Bacher. Again, Ike Bacher's first game with the Buffalo Bills in the 2020 season, was inactive for all of the previous 4 games. Brian Winters, he was questionable coming into this game. He's going to give it a go. Cody Ford, Ryan Bates, Deion Dawkins, Darrell Williams, and Ty Nsekhe. So some pieces we're not used to hearing. Ryan Bates is a name we're not used to hearing. Ike Bacher, a name we're not used to hearing. How do they step up? What do they do on this offensive line? Running backs, you have TJ Yeldon. Like I said, might see a little bit of him. You have Devin Singletary. He's the main guy back there. And you have Tywan Jones. Tywan Jones mostly going to help out on special teams, but he might see some action in that running game. Just don't know what you're going to do. Thank you, Jim Tripp. Absolutely. Let's see some more likes in here. I really do appreciate all your support, guys, and I appreciate you guys joining me for this week 5 edition of Believers Talk. Then you have the running. I talk about the running backs. You have tight ends. You have Croft, Gilliam, and Knox, the same three, and it's going to be those three all season long as they all stay healthy. Again, 2 weeks ago, we saw Lee Smith come in for Dawson Knox when he was out with a concussion. Hopefully, Dawson Knox can step it up today, too. Remember, without John Brown, we're going to need contributions from unlikely sources. Dawson Knox would fall into that category. Again, we normally have 6 wide receivers on the roster. Today, we only have 5. It's Cole Beasley, Gabe Davis, Stephon Diggs should still have a big day, Andre Roberts, and Isaiah McKenzie. All 5 of those wide receivers are probably going to see time on the field as wide receivers. So I know we love. Thank you, Omar. I really do appreciate that. So we know we're going to have Andre Roberts in the return game, which is good because he was questionable at some points throughout the week. So we're going to have Andre Roberts back there, hopefully giving us good field position and hopefully giving the Buffalo Bills the ball maybe on the positive side of the field. You know how much I love Andre Roberts. You know how much of an advantage I think Andre Roberts is to this Buffalo Bills team. So I expect to continue to see that right now in this game. Again, field position is going to be huge in this game. When you talk about the lack of defensive weapons that we have without Trey White, without Matt Milano, and without Levi Wallace, that's going to leave this cornerback core a little banged up. That means that a guy like Hollywood Brown might be able to eat all day, and we just can't allow that to happen. Like I said, need to play Josh Norman on him and give him Carlos Hyde over top, give him a little help, and then you have Teron Johnson on the other side. Again, Hyde and Poyer are going to have to play the biggest games of the year today, right now. It's going to have to happen with the injuries to our secondary. Looking at the rest of this team, again, linebackers, you have Deion Lacey, Tyler Matakovic, Tremaine Edmonds, Tyrell Dodson, A.J. Klein, and Andre Smith. Tyrell Dodson, a guy who stepped up when Matt Milano went out in week 2, and then Deion Lacey was just added back to the team. We're going to see Deion Lacey go back and forth as long as Matt Milano keeps getting hurt. Andre Smith is a new name at the linebacking corps. So we carry 6 linebackers. Tyler Matakovic is normally a special teams guy, just like Tawan Jones, but you just don't know what to expect from the Buffalo Bills in this game without Matt Milano. Hopefully, A.J. Klein can also step it up. Guys, Luke asks, what's the score? Give me your score predictions over on the side. Yeah, Luke, it hasn't started yet. Game starts at 7 o'clock Eastern time. But give me your score predictions as Elliot joins the chat. Thank you, Elliot, for joining. How you doing? Let's go, Buffalo. Anthony says, I got the Bills winning 30-24. Robert says 40-27. Again, if I was a betting man, which I am, just not on our Bills, hey, Apex, I would bet the under in this game. Elliot, 34-21. Paul Berg, 34-17. The D definitely needs to step up, y'all, especially against Henry. Gap integrity is so big. Scott Blakely is a huge fan of gap integrity as he joins, says 27-13 for him. So those are some scores. 17-6 says Omar. 27-24. Apex John Doe, 31-24. I'll give you my score prediction in a little bit. Going over to the defensive line, you got these guys need to get pressure on Tannehill, right? We hope that Tannehill doesn't have too many dropbacks, right? 20 to 30 dropbacks in this game. But we need to get pressure on him when he does. Jerry Hughes, A.J. Epinesa, Quentin Jefferson, Ed Oliver, Daryl Johnson, Trent Murphy, Vernon Butler, Mario Addison, Harrison Phillips. Those guys, that defensive line, that rotation, mostly unaffected by injuries so far this season. We need to see them step it up here in week 5. Defensive backs, again, Poyer and Hyde, huge games today. We need huge games from them. Teron Johnson, Josh Norman. We bring in Dane Jackson, our 7th-round draft pick out of Pitt. He's in this game. Dean Marlowe, Saron Neal, Jaquan Johnson, Cam Lewis, all defensive backs. We actually we go low on defensive backs due to the fact that Levi Wallace and Trey White are both out of this game. Our starting 1-2 guys, week 1, both out. So it's going to be a big test, as Elliot says, big test for the Buffalo Bills defense. Lose 28-17, bad feeling. Want 30 points to win, says Father Snowman. I hope that that's not true, but I appreciate your courage to step up there. This is a next man up game. Absolutely is, Scott. Absolutely is. Cam Lewis, trial by fire tonight. What about Malcolm Butler? About Malcolm Butler. I think I said his name right. It's Vernon Butler, not Malcolm Butler. But Vernon Butler's in at defensive line for the Buffalo Bills. Defensive backs, like I say, you got 9 of them back there. Specialists, you know who they are. You got Tyler Bass, Corey Bajorquez and Reed Ferguson. Inactives, we went over those. I'll go over those again. We know about Lee Smith. We know about Jake Fromm, big ones. Quentin Spain, Matt Milano, Travis White, Zach Moss, and John Brown. Huge injuries. We saw how inept this Buffalo Bills offense was when Cole Beasley went out last week for the limited amount of time he was out. We need to make sure that this offense stays in rhythm, even without John Brown. I know that sounds tough to do, but Gabe Davis, like I said, this is a perfect time for you to step up. No Trey, no Milano, no John Brown, none of them. Yeah, Chris Spencer. It's been a big week of loss for the Buffalo Bills, which again is what, you can say the opposite for the Tennessee Titans last week. Huge week of loss for the Tennessee Titans, but the NFL said, oh, don't worry. You don't have to play a game this week. We'll switch your bye weeks. It's easy. No big deal. Oh, you can't play this week either? Well, let's postpone it. How much longer do you need? What do you need from us? I know we expanded the practice squad, but we don't want your practice squad players playing. We want to do the best we can to make sure every single Tennessee Titan player is out there. And listen, they don't have all of them. And listen, they haven't had to practice for a week and a half. But as was said early in this chat, the Bills are missing more starters than the Titans. Okay, and it would have been the same way on Sundays. But listen, the Bills are missing more starters, or at least capable starters, than the Tennessee Titans. It's going to be a huge game. Scott Bailey comes in and says, Gabe, 2 touchdowns. I would love to see Gabe with 2 touchdowns in this game. Again, needs to step up. I would love to see a defensive touchdown in this game. I know it might be a big ask for a defense that's banged up, but, man, I really want to see some good defensive production from Hyde and Poyer today. Interrupt some passes, maybe get a sack, fumble, things like that. I would really love to see a defensive score in this game in order for me to feel comfortable, right? I mean, I trust Josh Allen right now. I trust this offense because they've been looking so good over the first 4 weeks. I hope that they can continue that success, but I really need to see more out of this defense. And when you talk about seeing more out of this defense, it's hard to be able to see more out of this defense when you have so many star players banged up. Tyler Croft, 2 TDs. I want Ed to have a similar game as last week against Raiders. I would love Ed to have a bigger game. And I would love for it to be more spread out, right? We saw that fourth quarter against the Raiders. We saw them take advantage of a team that needed to pass the ball downfield. I want to see that through all 4 quarters from this defense. I'm tired of hearing about the Titans. The Bills need to dominate tonight. I would love to see a Bills-dominated victory tonight. I just don't see it happening, Gary. Again, with these injuries, talk about John Brown, huge loss. Matt Milano, huge loss. Tremaine Edmonds, huge loss. Quentin Spain, even, huge loss. Close game. Bills Coolest went out, says King Cam, 21-17. We are less than 10 minutes away from kickoff, so let me give you my prediction for this day. Like I said, I predict that the Buffalo Bills will be forced to run the ball more. I expect the Buffalo Bills to be forced to run the ball. With that being said, I think that means that it's going to be a low-scoring game. I don't know what the over-under is on this one, but let me get to it real quick. And again, as you guys enter the chat, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't shared this video, share this video with your friends. Let them know, hey, maybe that works still. Maybe they can't watch the game. Maybe they want to watch the game but want to hang out with Bills Mafia. Again, join the conversation right here. Let me get you the over-under for this game. Edmonds is not out, Chris. Edmonds is in this game. Milano is the only one that's out right now. So the over-under on this game is 52 points. I take the under on this one, right? I take the under by a long shot. Actually, I think if we get over 45 points, I think that would be a pretty big feat for these two teams. Give me the Buffalo Bills to win this one. As an optimist that I am, give me the Buffalo Bills to win this one. Make it 24-10 Bills over the Tennessee Titans. That would be my prediction for this game. Hopefully it's a late touchdown and it's a comfortable victory. Late touchdown by the Titans, that makes this one a comfortable victory. So I'm going to say 24-10. I thought I heard you say Edmonds. No, Edmonds is not out. I was ready to call bookie and drop my bet. No, I don't know what your bet is. Are you betting the Bills plus or minus 3.5, or are you betting the Titans, or are you betting the over/under? What are you betting? It's going to be interesting, guys. It's going to be very, very interesting to see what happens. Again, I hope you guys are in for a long night. Game starts at 7, so it won't be over till around 10-ish. After the game, obviously, I'll do some editing of the video, and then I got to do some more videos for this week. So it's going to be a long night for me as we get you ready for this week. Because remember, the Bills turn around. We play a game Monday night, right? Play a game Monday night, 5 o'clock. So make sure you're here next Monday for the game between the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. It's going to be a fun time again. If Travis Henry has 25 to 30 carries, we lose this game. Bills fan says 28-24 Bills. If Derrick Henry has more than 25 carries in this game, we lose. Because if they feed him that much, that means it's working. They're controlling time possession. And listen, the Tennessee Titans have come out and said they want to control time possession. Tennessee Titans have come out and said a lot of things this week. A lot of things this week about how, no one respects them anymore, or how we shouldn't judge them on just a few photos or whatever. We should wait till the whole story comes out. What's the whole story? What's the whole story? The NFLPA and the NFL agreed on a condition that said if one of your players tests positive, then the team has to go home. They have to stay away from each other. They can't have practice. They have to shut down the facility, which they did. And then you have 10, 15 Titans players go out and say, it doesn't matter. It doesn't apply to us. The rules do not apply to us, luckily for us. The rules apply to everyone else, but not here in Tennessee. They don't apply to us. So they go out and do their own thing. And now they're saying we shouldn't blame them for something? Are you kidding me? Now they act like we're the bad guy? Come on, you almost took the full football season. I mean, everyone blew up. Everything and everyone blew up. I was trying to stay calm. I was trying to tell everyone, listen, this happened in baseball. Listen, we're going to be okay. Listen, the NFL does not want to lose this, and they don't. But you're talking about Tennessee Titans team that almost blew up everything because of their selfishness. This. So there needs to be discipline. I know Goodell said, it's not about discipline, it's about getting the facts right and making sure everyone's safe. And I understand safety first, but there needs to be discipline for this team. And the fact that there hasn't been yet is ridiculous. And the fact that the teams they hurt the most, the Steelers and the Bills, will not benefit from these disciplines is ridiculous. In fact, it hinders them. It hinders them. Instead of the Steelers having a week 8 bye like they were supposed to, they had to take a week 4 bye. And now they get a division rival, the Baltimore Ravens, off a bye week, and they have to play them. And listen, I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm not saying that those are the hardest conditions to ever play or anything like that. I'm not saying it wasn't the best solution for the NFL after they suspended the game or postponed the game. It was. Everything's true about that. But that still puts the Steelers at a disadvantage. And now the Buffalo Bills have to play on Tuesday. Scratch the game on Thursday, that primetime game, right, between the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs, a game that everyone was looking forward to, now gets moved to Monday afternoon, 5 o'clock. Some people still at work. If you're on the West Coast, you're definitely still at work. So if you're on the West Coast, make sure you join me right here on Billievers Talk. Thank you, Jim Tripp. I really do appreciate it. So the Titans don't have to suffer any consequence. None at all. And listen, this happened in other teams too. Okay, the Patriots. We saw what happened to the Patriots, but they were out gallivanting about, right? It was just 2 positives that unfortunately happened. Were they big star names? Absolutely. But unfortunately, this was the case. We saw the same thing in Oakland or Las Vegas, when the Vegas Raiders guy tested positive. We've seen this in other teams as well, right? We have 1 or 2 guys here or there testing positive, and it's unfortunate, and you wish them the best, and you do. And if the NFL can figure something out, great, figure something out. But don't put other teams at a disadvantage just because some teams had positive tests. It doesn't make sense to me. Matt Captain was at 31-24. I'm fired up again. Kev, I'm always fired up talking about the Buffalo Bills. But it just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense why other teams have to suffer. If you're not putting any teams out and there's ways around it, great. If you want to put in a week 18, great. Do that. Do that. Hell, my idea, which was a stupid idea, obviously, because the NFL didn't do it, was have a bye week after each 5th week of the season. So you have a bye week. You have a full bye week. Weeks. No team gets another bye week than these 3 weeks. Week 6, week 11, and week 16. Right? Then you have 19 weeks in the season, 3 of which are weeks where teams can make up stuff. More than likely, every team's going to get at least 1 bye week. Listen, baseball, you know what baseball did? They had 7-inning games. They had guys in extra innings starting on second base. Don't say you can't do something. This year you can do something. For once, try something new. Try 2 bye weeks. Because if you hate it, you go back to the original way. If you hate it, you can say that was just because of COVID. And I just got demonetized. But that's okay. If you hate it, you go back to the way it was next year or 2 years from now when everything's okay. But there are so many options on the table. The bubble was an option. Multiple bye weeks was an option. Holding the playoffs in late February, early March was an option. All these things were options, and the NFL blew it. And by the way, the NFL had the most time to get it right, and they didn't. So that is a big issue. Now, listen, as of right now, this game's going to be played. We're going to enjoy it at 7 o'clock on the East Coast, which means it's almost time for kickoff. I don't know why it's asking me not to show this, but I'm going to show it. Show. I don't know why it's not letting me show, but I'm glad that you're here. I am. I'm not sure why it's not letting me show the comment. You said nothing wrong, so you can definitely keep chatting. Hopefully I didn't do anything bad, but yeah, you can definitely keep chatting. I don't know why it's not letting me show that comment, but yeah. Has there been any other news on Cam Newton? No, he seems to be fine. Which is good. I don't want anything bad to happen to anybody. I don't want anyone to test positive for this light beer disease, as someone called it, or light beer virus, as someone called it yesterday on my live stream. I don't want anything bad to happen. I don't want anyone to test positive for this. And I'm glad that all the Tennessee players who did are healthy, because again, health is more important, and I understand that. Yeah, I don't get it either. I don't know why. I am Danny. I don't know why it didn't let me show that comment. You said literally nothing wrong. There was not a swear word in there. There was nothing wrong with that comment, but it's not letting me show it for some reason. Maybe it will. There we go. And then got it up for you. All right, so we're on the field here in Tennessee. Again, game getting ready to start. Again, if you haven't, let me go. Gotta be fired up, right? I'm absolutely fired up, Nico. I'll switch accounts. No need to switch accounts. I'll keep showing it. I don't know why. Everything you're putting is asking me if I want to show or hide it, which is weird. But as long as I see it, I'll show it. As long as you don't cuss or anything like that. I do have moderators in here checking it too. So if they're in here, make sure you check that out. But they're talking about right now about the guys on the reserve. Camila Carrera, like I said, Jeffrey Simmons is out. Career Blissingham is out. So they do have some key players out, but so do the Buffalo Bills. Hey, Jordan, glad you're joining me. Guys, as we get ready to start the game, as kickoff is just a few minutes away, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Again, if you haven't shared this video, share this video with your friends. If they're at work, unable to watch the game, we're going to give you live play-by-play every single week, right? Every single week, we're right here. So with that subscribe button, if you haven't already, can you say hi, Jordan? I can absolutely say hi, Jordan. Hey, Jordan, how you doing? Glad that you're in the stream. Glad, and I hope that you stick around for it should be a fun game between our Buffalo Bills and the Tennessee Titans. AJ Brown is on my screen. He's on my screen as well. Hopefully he does not have a big day. You talk about Tre'Davious White being out, right? So obviously Brown is going to try to use that to his advantage. Jim, thank you. I really do appreciate that. I see Josh Allen. Save my voice. I'll say my voice for I won't say my voice. I got nothing. I got some wine here to help me with my voice. As we get ready for the coin toss again. Yep, they're doing the coin toss right now. Again, guys, there are fans in the stadium. Let's go over the inactives again real quick. For those of you just joining me, we got the inactives. So again, a big inactive list for the Buffalo Bills, and it's gonna hurt. John Brown, Jake Fromm, Matt Milano, Zach Moss, Lee Smith, Quentin Spain, and Tre'Davious White, all inactive for this game. All of them, okay? You're talking about the Tennessee Titans. Now, obviously, they have the guys that tested positive that are still not playing, but also including them, you have Camille Carrera? I don't know how to say that name. Linebacker, Christian Fulton, cornerback. You got Daniel Munier, their center, and then Derek Robertson, their linebacker. Those are the inactives for this game. Yeah, Matt Cap Milano, yikes, is absolutely right. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, but man, I hope the Buffalo Bills pull this one out. And guys, like I said, I don't care. I know, like earlier in the week, I said, oh, the Bills need to blow them out. But looking at these inactives for tonight's game, a blowout is not what I expect. A win is all I expect out of this game. My score prediction for this game, I believe I said was 24-10. Earlier this week, I said 38-13. Or last week, I should say, when I thought the game was going to be played on Sunday. But due to all these inactives, it's going to be a long game, I think, for Bills fans and for Titans fans. It's going to be hopefully the Bills come on top. Titans are 3-0. So yes, Titans are 3-0. Battle of the undefeated teams. Obviously, the Titans missed the game last week against the Steelers. So that's why they tried so hard to get this game in, because the Titans already gave up their bye week to fill it in with the Pittsburgh Steelers game. So their original bye week was week 7. They have to go the rest of the season without a bye week. So if you call that one of the negatives of all this happening, then fine. But right now, I just want to see the Buffalo Bills get a victory. Again, might be closer than what some people wanted. It might be closer than what I wanted. I am so hip, says Robert Jean. I believe that kickoff is on the way, I think is what I meant to say. You're going to blow the Titans out. I'm not worried. Again, if you haven't given me a score prediction, give me a score prediction. The Titans getting ready to kick off to the Buffalo Bills. Again, hopefully Andre Roberts is a huge factor in this game for the Buffalo Bills with good field position. Hopefully the Buffalo Bills can start off on a good side of the field. I am Danny, says 31-17 Bills. Would love to see a blowout victory for the Bills. Andre Roberts is going to have a returned kick here. Gets to the 10, the 15, the 20. Gets to about the 21, 22-yard line before he's stacked up by the Tennessee Titans. And that's where Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills will take over on offense. 1st and 10 for the Buffalo Bills. So Andre Roberts gets not as well of a start as we would like, that's for sure. Not as well of a start as we had last week against Oakland, where he started us on the 40. But we're talking about Josh Allen, 1,326 passing yards, leads the AFC, and his 13 touchdowns also lead the AFC as right now. 1st and 10, shotgun formation. You got 2 wide receivers to the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Knox in motion, Singletary to his left. About 4 yards for Devin Singletary. Robert, I'm going to ask that you don't do that. Just let me announce the game, so that way if anyone's not watching or if someone's behind, then you don't kind of spoil it for all of us, including me. It's going to be 2nd and 7, 14:35 to go here in the first quarter. Again, just going through the lineups. You have John Brown out. Thank you, Robert. Appreciate that. Allen's in shotgun again. You have Singletary to his right. 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. 1 to the top on 2nd and 7. Allen shotgun takes it. Delayed handoff to Singletary again. And Singletary gets to about the 26-yard line. So another 3 yards on the play. Going to bring up 3rd and 3 with 14 minutes and 5 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Again, guys, thank you for joining me on Believers Talk for this game between the Buffalo Bills and the Tennessee Titans. Join me every single week as we give you live play-by-play reaction to every single Buffalo Bills game. Buffalo currently start with the ball on the first drive, have a 3rd and 4. Shotgun formation again for Josh Allen. Singletary again to his right. 13:45 now to go. See you next week, Jordan. Thank you for joining me. You have three wide receivers at the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top, 4 wide receiver sets. Allen has a clean pocket, throws the ball, and it's off Roberts and intercepted. And this is going to be returned inside the 20. And that's not a good start if you're a Buffalo Bills fan. Josh Allen's 2nd interception of the season. Again, not his fault. This one off Andre Roberts' hand. He had Roberts open, and Roberts just could not hang on to it. Nothing wrong with that throw. Have we received the first kickoff every game this year? I'm not sure. I'd have to look back. Maybe a little behind Roberts, but that's still one that Roberts needs to catch. It gets tipped up into the air, and the Titans get the interception. Number 21 of Tennessee, Butler, with the interception, sets up the Tennessee Titans in great field position. And this, again, might be a big headache for Buffalo Bills fans coming up. Brian says, Andre Roberts, shake my head. That's all you can do at this point as the Bills defense sets up. But Titans offense has ball 1st and 10, already in the red zone at the 16-yard line. Tannehill under center. You got 2 wide receivers to the bottom screen, 1 to the top. It's a pitch to Henry. Henry gets nowhere. Good job by Murphy, and it looks like it was that Lacey who came up and also helped out on the tackle. Talk about Cam Lewis. I apologize. Cam Lewis came up and helped on the tackle, so no yards on that play. Andre better take the next kickoff back. Huge stuff. Henry is awesome. Yeah, absolutely. Keep stuffing Henry. Do not let him keep going. Hey, Ravens number 8. Glad to see you in the stream again. Thank you guys for joining me on this live stream. Hey, Mom. Shotgun formation for the for the Tennessee Titans. 2 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Henry to Tannehill's right at the 16-yard line. Again, Titans get interception early in this game. They're going up into the end zone, and it's a touchdown. Again, Brown's going to have a big day if you have coverage like that on him. Early touchdown by the Titans off of a Buffalo Bills interception, and the Titans are up 6-0 early. A.J. Brown with a 16-yard touchdown reception from Ryan Tannehill. So the Buffalo Bills offense struggling early on their first drive, and then the Tennessee Titans capitalize off the turnover. Really, again, you have to look at Andre Roberts for that one. I know that throw was behind Roberts, but he needs to be able to catch that one. Good start if you're a Titans fan to this game. Up 6-0, 12:45 to go in the first quarter. Tennessee getting ready for the extra point. Extra point's up, and the extra point is good. So with 12:45 to go here in the first quarter, the Buffalo Bills now trailing the Tennessee Titans 7-0. But yeah, Norman gets beat on the coverage of Brown. I might need a lot more wine, guys. Might need a lot more wine. So the Bills started with the ball. Had 2 runs by Devin Singletary for 3 yards each. Allen on his first pass attempt throws it to Andre Roberts. It's off Andre Roberts' back shoulder, so he's going down as he's trying to make the catch. Hits off his pad, bounces up in the air. The Titans get an easy interception, return it inside the red zone. On first down, we stuffed Derrick Henry for no gain, and then on second down, 16-yard touchdown pass from Tannehill to Brown. Don't know how much longer we have to be watching this, but man, it's gonna be a tough one. This is why we can't have nice things, says Jay and Wolf. Hey, again, we knew this Titans team, if fully healthy, was gonna be tough. We're not fully healthy. They're not fully healthy, so it's gonna be a dogfight. So we're gonna see how the Buffalo Bills can handle it. Again, I wanted the Buffalo Bills to get off to yes, I have. I wanted the Buffalo Bills to get off to a fast start, and unfortunately, that obviously did not happen here. Actually, it's the exact opposite. Catch the ball, says Chris Spencer. Absolutely. You can't put this Bills defense behind like that. But I think that play shows that Josh Norman's going to need help on A.J. Brown. That matchup will be there all night long for the Titans if Josh Norman does not get help over the top. And I think that the Titans know that as well. And so they're going to single on that matchup until you get help over the top for Josh Norman. I mean, obviously, the Bills' offense needs to do better. Yeah, Andre Roberts needs to catch that ball. I completely agree with all of you. But again, if that matchup is there for the Titans all day, it doesn't matter how good our offense does. They won't be able. This defense will not be able to keep up with A.J. Brown and the Tennessee Titans offense. Tannehill he can get the job done. He's more than capable, and they came out early and proved that. So we're going to see what happens. Tannehill to Brown was not rusty on that play. They weren't. They absolutely weren't. And this is something that I knew we had to be careful of. Kenneth agrees with me. We have to double up. That start was bad. It was an absolutely bad start. Not the start Buffalo Bills fans wanted, but now we get to see Josh Allen once again. You know, we know Josh Allen just wants these comeback stats, right? Because we know that we have a guy in Josh Allen that we can trust. Hopefully, he'll come back from this. With 12:45 to go here in the first quarter, Titans now up 7-0. Bills about to get the ball back. Let's see how Andre Roberts responds to that ball that he should have caught. Again, he should have caught it. Gary Howard comes and says, "Let's go Titans." Glad to have some Titans fans in the chat as well. Best of luck to you the rest of the season. Maybe, have your team follow NFL protocols, things like that. Kick is in the air. Andre Roberts will have a returnable kick again. Gets it at 10, the 15, gets it at 20 to about the 23-yard line before he's taken down, and that's where the Bills will start. 1st and 10. Second possession for the Bills. Norman just needed to turn around. I'm surprised he couldn't get the read off Brown's eyes. Brown disguised that good as far as not tipping off Norman. Ball was coming. Yeah. We just need to see what happens. We just really need to see what happens here, guys. But yeah, Bills get the ball 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line. Again, guys, thank you for joining me on Believers Talk for this live play-by-play reaction edition of Believers Talk. Give me the game between the Buffalo Bills and the Tennessee Titans. Bills have the ball 1st and 10 at the 24. Shotgun formation. You got dual running backs, one to his left, one to his right. Allen looking to throw on 1st down. Has a great pocket, throwing it deep downfield, and that's incomplete. That one was intended for, I believe that one was intended for Knox over the middle of the field. So Allen starts this one 0 for 2 with that interception. Again, man, 2 interceptions on the year, but neither one really can be blamed on Josh Allen. I have A.J. Brown on your fantasy team. Well, then you got that touchdown to start things off. I'm surprised you played him, knowing the chances of this game being played were slim as of Monday. So way to play him, I guess, because I know a lot of people, if they had a Bill or Titan on fantasy, I just said don't play him. You can't rely on a Tuesday game. Shotgun formation, empty backfield for Allen, 4 wide receivers set, to the top, to the bottom. First completion is to Diggs. Diggs gets the ball to about the 32-yard line before he's tackled. Going to bring up a 3rd and short with 12:20 to go here in the first quarter. 3rd and about 2 for the Buffalo Bills. I had John Brown, but you had to ditch him. You did. You had to ditch him because, again, you couldn't rely on him to play, and he obviously is not in this game. I think that's a huge factor here. I cannot show the game, unfortunately, due to copyright. YouTube would shut me down, and I don't want that. I enjoy giving you guys these live play-by-plays. We got offset I formation. Diggs as the running back there, 2 wide receivers to the top of the screen. One goes into motion. They hand it off to the guy at fullback. I think that's Yeldon, actually, who was playing, or was that Gilliam playing the fullback? No, that was Yeldon playing the fullback role, and he picks up the first down for the Buffalo Bills. So like I said, might see a little bit more of Yeldon today. Might even see some Tywan Jones. You had Stephon Diggs in the backfield as the running back. So a little different formation there for the Buffalo Bills. 11:30 to go here in the first quarter. Bills now trailing the Titans 7-0. Allen under center. You got 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. Singletary, single set back. Knox now going in motion. Knox playing the fullback role. Allen fakes the handoff, has a wide open Diggs over midfield, and Diggs gets a first down to the Tennessee Titans 45-yard line. So we're moving the ball on this drive pretty well. Titans complaining about a push-off by Diggs on that play. Again, you have to be happy overall with the pocket that Josh Allen is getting when he's going back to throw. So we worried about Quentin Spain being injured a little bit. You have to be happy with the pocket overall as Diggs is on the sideline, and he looks like he might be hurt. But Allen now 2 for 4 for 28 yards. Hope you all win from the Dolphins guy. Hey, Alan Joseph, thank you for joining us. Shotgun formation again for Allen in Tennessee territory at the 45-yard line. You got Singletary to his right. Beasley going in motion from top to bottom. And they do hand the ball off with Singletary. He gets a 3-yard loss on the play. The Titans were not fooled on that one. Going to bring up a 2nd down for the Buffalo Bills at the 48-yard line. Not a good play there as Diggs does come back into the game. So that's big there. Going to be 2nd and 13 as they show the Titans have allowed the 31st most rushing yards in the NFL so far this season. They had a good stop there for Devin Singletary. Allen in shotgun formation, 5 wide receiver set, 10 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Knox is not ready for the pass, and that one's airmailed, and it's going to be a 3rd and 12 for the Buffalo Bills. Knox did not get out on his break fast enough, and that just went nowhere. So this is not a good start for this Buffalo Bills offense, for this Buffalo Bills team, as we have a 3rd down now again on the Titans side of the ball. A decent drive so far, but we need to get points. We need to answer back after the Titans get a turnover and get 7 points off of it. Allen in shotgun formation. You got 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. Got Beasley and Diggs up top. So 4 wide receiver set. Singletary to his right. Snap. Allen looking to throw again. Clean pocket. Allen rolling to his right. Looking to throw. And he throws a completion. That's complete. And that's a 1st down. Now the Titans are saying that was to Gabe Davis. The Titans players are saying to throw the challenge flag. But Gabe Davis, as of right now, has a catch for a 1st down. The Buffalo Bills trying to hurry to the line. And it looks like they caught the Titans with too many men on the field. So that's going to be a penalty right there. Good job by Josh Allen. A veteran move getting getting the Tennessee Titans player to jump. It's going to be too many men on the field on the defense, and that's going to be a 5-yard penalty. And that's going to be a 1st and 5, 9:29 to go. 9:29 to go here. We got them for offsides as well. In the first quarter, Buffalo has ball now 5-0 at the score, 7-0 Tennessee. Buffalo got the ball first. Allen throws his 2nd interception of the season. Again, not his fault. Deflection off Andre Roberts. And the Titans take that in for a score. Now the Buffalo Bills on their 2nd drive have the ball inside Tennessee's 30-yard line. Allen shotgun formation. You got trips to the bottom of the screen. Singletary to his left. Allen, a clean pocket again. Plenty of time to throw. This one to Diggs. This one's incomplete. Diggs should have come down with that one inside the 20-yard line. Hey, from Mexico, thank you, McLeodin, for joining us. But yeah, Diggs had a chance to get that one as well, just unable to get that one off the turf. But glad to see you join us from Mexico. Hola to you. Wishing you nothing but happy during these times. 2nd and 5 for the Buffalo Bills. 9:04 to go here in the first quarter. Again, Titans up 7-0. 8 plays on this drive so far, 48 yards. Allen in shotgun formation again. You got 2 wide receivers to the top of the screen. Now you got Diggs moving to the bottom. So 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Singletary to his left. Singletary gets the ball again. And again, Singletary with a 2-yard loss on the play. Going to bring up a 3rd and 7. Going to be a 3rd and 7 for our Buffalo Bills. And Dragon Wolf, I agree with you. The pass protection has been really good so far. But Devin Singletary, 4 rushes for only 1 yard. Not exactly what you want to see. 8:35 to go here in the first quarter. The Bills have the ball 3rd and 7 from the Titans' 30-yard line. Allen in shotgun formation again. You got Singletary to his, no, that was Diggs. I'm sorry, who now goes in motion. So you got 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. 2 to the top of the screen. Singletary, one of those receivers to the top. He goes in motion. Blitz coming. Allen able to avoid the blitz. Allen's going to take off with it, and Allen's going to get the 7 yards and get down. So Allen picks up the first down run by Josh Allen. I don't like the spot, but they're still giving him the first down. Now 8 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Allen gets a QB sneak. You know, I saw Scott in the pregame asking if they would go run Josh Allen more. Well, with that run alone, they're running him more than they did in the game last week against the Las Vegas Raiders. So Allen gets down, gets the first down, and now the Buffalo Bills have the ball inside the 25-yard line. Pistol formation for the Buffalo Bills, 4 wide receivers. Good drive so far. Yeah, it is Nico. Fakes the handoff to Singletary. Allen rolls to the right, looking, throws the ball deep, and just out of bounds, throws it in the direction of Cole Beasley, but was just throwing that one away. Going to be 2nd and 10, 7:32 to go here in the first quarter. Titans already up 7-0. Titans score on their first drive. The Bills on their second drive of the game. Looks like Diggs was the initial intended receiver, and Diggs was open. Diggs got a cut, and he was open, but I don't know if Allen was looking in the end zone at Beasley and didn't see Diggs at first. Now we got shotgun formation. You got Singletary to Allen's left. You got Yeldon to Allen's right. You got 2 wide receivers to the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom on this 2nd and 10. Allen getting blitz, gets away from the blitz, throwing it downfield into the end zone. That's another incomplete pass. Allen starting the game off 3 for 9. Not exactly a good start for Allen. As that was actually Tywan Jones who was in the game. So I told you we might see some Tywan Jones. Tywan Jones wanted a little bit of a pass interference on that one. Does not get it. We're not quite in the red zone yet, but it's 3rd and 10 from inside the 25-yard line. 7:26 to go. 2 people were open on that play. Yeah, I thought that he had either one of them he could have gone to. 3 for 4 on 3rd down so far for the Buffalo Bills. The only one we didn't convert, obviously, that interception. 4 wide receivers, 2 to the top of the screen, 2 to the bottom. Singletary going out for a pass. Pass on the middle field. Touchdown. Gabe Davis gets in the end zone. There is a flag down on the play. Not sure where it was on the field to say if it was a defensive holding. Hopefully, it looks like Butler of Tennessee is wondering what they got. Allen's not sure what they got either. So it was not at the line of scrimmage. It was not behind Allen. So it wasn't a hold there. Illegal shift on the Buffalo Bills. So it was on the line of scrimmage. I just didn't see it. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 15 for the Buffalo Bills. It was Diggs. I saw it live. So slick. So illegal shift by the Buffalo Bills. And that's going to cost them. That's going to take a touchdown off the board. So 2 things you don't want to see in a game. You don't want to see touchdowns being taken off the board, and you don't want to see turnovers. The Bills have had both of them already in this game. Where's the illegal shift? I don't know where I saw Diggs in motion, but I don't know where the illegal shift was. That's just me. I mean, obviously I can't see the whole field at one time, so the official saw something. So I got a shotgun formation on 3rd and 15. 4 wide receivers set again. Blitz coming. Allen able to avoid it, throws it, and that's caught. That's a catch. Great catch there. Wow, what a catch by Andre Roberts, making up for that earlier miss. And Andre Roberts gets a first down. Good job by Allen to extend the play just out of the reach of the Titans defender. Diggs tiptoes his feet inbounds, and that's enough for Buffalo Bills first down. Chris says it's a BS call again. I'd have to see it again. And you know I'll be watching it again after the game as I rewatch this game before I get my post-game analysis, guys. So I think on Thursday, it's going to be a crazy day, this crazy week. Allen under center. We'll go over my schedule at halftime. Fakes the handoff to Singletary, rolling to his right, looking. Throws it, 9-yard completion. This one is to that's to Gabriel Davis. So Gabe Davis with the catch. It's going to be second down inside the 5. 2nd and 1 inside the 5-yard line. So we're going to see what the Buffalo Bills do here inside the 5. Again, last week and 2 weeks ago, I loved the red zone offense. Let's see if they can keep it up inside the 5-yard line now. And Joseph says, Allen's the GOAT. 5 for 11 so far, not in GOAT status, but hopefully that improves throughout the day. Allen pistol formation, 2 wide receivers top of the screen. Now McKenzie goes the most. McKenzie's got a touchdown. Jet sweep time, baby, and that's a touchdown for Isaiah McKenzie. They just run the jet sweep, and that's going to be a touchdown all day. Buffalo scores, make this one 7-6. Extra point, obviously, pending. I believe that is going to count as a passing touchdown. I believe Allen did go in for motion, a 3-yard touchdown reception. So that means Josh Allen gets credit for a touchdown pass, and McKenzie, perfect time to call that jet sweep. And McKenzie puts the Bills team on the board, 7-6. That is a passing T. I am Danny says, yep, absolutely. Let's go. King Cam Nika Blue says, yes. Again, guys, thank you for joining me on this live edition of Billievers Talk. Extra point is up, and the extra point is good. So a 6:02 to go here in the first quarter. The Buffalo Bills score a touchdown and tie this one up 7-7. Now let's see, because listen, that first drive inside the red zone to start, you really don't get an idea of how this defense is going to do, right? Now let's see how this defense does. Hopefully we have the Titans have to go a full length of the field. Wouldn't even mind seeing Bass kick this one off into the back of the end zone. Let's see how this Buffalo Bills team does with a full field to work with. So again, guys, Buffalo scores, tying this one up 7-7, scoring a touchdown on their second possession after Allen threw an interception on the first one. All night long, baby, let's go. Says, I am Danny. Again, guys, thank you for joining me on this edition of Billievers Talk for this live player-playing reaction video. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button, like this video, leave a comment, let me know what you think. Again, the Bills just tying this one up. I think Allen's warmed up, so he will be starting to complete more passes. Again, that pass to Andre Roberts was not in the worst location. It wasn't the best location, but definitely was not in the worst location. I think Roberts could have got he had his hands on it, could have got that one. Needed that drive after the start, absolutely. Now Matt Cap says, let's go defense. Yes. So again, guys, thank you for joining me on this edition of Billievers Talk. If you're new to this channel, every Wednesday I'll give you my live, every Wednesday I give you my picks against the spread and straight up. So that's going to come out tomorrow. So make sure you're looking out for that. I am David. Danny says it was in his hands. It needs to be caught. I agree with you, especially when it hit both of your hands. But yeah, so every Wednesday I'm going to give you my picks both against the spread and straight up. Pretty good season so far. Not great, but better than average, right? We're above 50%, which means if you went with all my picks so far this year, you'd be making some money. So look out for that tomorrow. On Thursday, we go live during halftime of Thursday Night Football. Now this week, since everything that's happened has happened and the Bills were supposed to be the Thursday Night Football game, there is no Thursday Night Football, which means I can go live for just a little bit longer. So on Thursday this week, I'll be doing both a post-game wrap-up of this game and a pregame of the game between the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. So expect about an hour-long pregame, and that's only if Mario from hashtag Dan Mitchell, Cover One, Greg, and Clayton from the Colfront Report don't decide to do another collaboration video. So make sure if we do that you join us for that, because they're a lot of fun. We enjoy hanging out. Bills Mafia always rocking the place, so we appreciate all the support, guys. We really do. Nissan Stadium, 8,500 fans allowed. Face masks required, of course. Tailgating prohibited. Like to see how they policed that one. Contactless entry and payment methods in effect for, I guess, concession stands. I don't know how they're working concession stands, guys. As the kick is on the way, And it looks like it's going to be returnable by the Titans. And they get it. They don't even get back to the 20-yard line. Good tackle there by the Buffalo Bills. Looks actually like it was Cam Lewis again there on the tackle. So here comes Ryan Tannehill. Ryan Tannehill 1-for-1 on the day with a touchdown. But again, that was off the turnover. So let's see how they do against Brown, given a full field to work with. Let's see how they do against Derrick Henry. Remember, Derrick Henry, one run, no yards. Let's keep it that way. Let's keep this running attack at bay. As we know, Milano's out, and White and Levi Wallace all out of this game. Wallace on IR. I formation for the Titans on first down. They fake the handoff. Tannehill looking to throw, throws on first down, has an open receiver. Number 11, that's Brown again, gets the first down, gets 10 yards on the play to the 29-yard line. Going to be 1st and 10 for the Tennessee Titans. So 5:40 to go here in the first quarter. On the first pass of the series, Tannehill completes to Brown again. Brown, 2 catches on day for 27 yards and that touchdown. It was a good 8-minute drive by the Bills to tie this one up. Single back formation for the Tennessee Titans. Henry alone in the backfield. They got 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. Number 15 goes into motion. They do run it with Derrick Henry up the middle, and Henry's able to move the pile for maybe 2 yards, and then he's gang tackled there. So it's going to be a 2nd and about 8 for the Tennessee Titans, and that's what this Bills defense needs to do all day. That's what this Bills defense needs to do all day. I'm gonna drink a little bit for everybody if I have to. Drink a little bit for everybody. But again, thank you guys all for joining me. 2nd and 8 for the Tennessee Titans. Tannehill again under center. You got trips to the top of the screen. Now it looks like Brown going into motion to the bottom. So now you have 2 wide receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom. Single back set. They run the ball with Henry again. Try to run a stretch play to the outside. Picks about 3 or 4 yards. Teron Johnson knocks him out of bounds. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Let's go, Buffalo's defense. Let's stop him right here. Teron Johnson, good push out. 4:32 to go here in the first quarter. And now they face their first 3rd down of the game. Let's see if this defense can get off the field on 3rd down. It's going to be a big key to victory in this game. Titans, Tannehill in shotgun formation. You got 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen. You got number 32 with him in the backfield. That's not Travis Henry. One of the wide receivers going to motion tonight. I have 2 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. 3rd and 5, 4 or 5 to go. Tannehill looking to throw, fakes it there. Pressure, and cannot get the ball away. Good pressure up the middle. Not sure who got their hands on him. Tannehill could not get the ball away, and that's going to bring up a 4th and 5. Quentin Jefferson with the stop there, and there is going to have to force a punt. So good job by the Buffalo Bills defense getting off the field. Good job, Quentin Jefferson. Get a hand in his face, not letting him step into the throw and knocking Tannehill down. So it's going to be 4th and 5 for the Tennessee Titans here. Maybe force a punt. Punt units on. 4:03 to go in the first quarter. Watch those fakes and stuff like that, though. Watch those fakes. Punts in the air, on the way. Roberts is going to try to return this one. Is unable to. Tackled at the 10-yard line by number 30 of the Titans. Unable to get away from the tackle. Not sure if that was him trying to make up for the play earlier, but good job by the return team, or by the punt return coverage by the Tennessee Titans. So the Bills will start with the ball 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line. Again, guys, thank you for joining me on Believers Talk. Both teams have had the ball 2 times now. Buffalo started with the ball, threw an interception on the first drive that the Titans quickly turned into 7 points. Then the Buffalo Bills came back on their second drive. A nice 8-minute drive capped off by Isaiah McKenzie jet sweep touchdown, making this one 7-7. Titans just had the ball, and the Buffalo Bills forcing the punt. So great job. Hey, Buffalo Bills fan, 27-17. Glad that you can join me 7:30 here on the East Coast, guys, again for this Tuesday night football game between our Buffalo Bills and the Tennessee Titans. A little weird, right? A little weird having this Tuesday night football. But as we saw on Twitter, and as I would love to say tomorrow, I want to know what Victory Wednesday feels like. I want to know that feeling and know that we're going into Chiefs Week 5-0. The only 5-0 team in the NFL if that happens. Time to go down the field and score, hit them with the Shocking. Oh, let's go. And again, like I said, I did want to get off to a fast start. Let's go Buffaloes is victor. Absolutely, guys. Again, thank you guys for joining me. Hit that thumbs up button. Share this video. Let people know that we are live for this live play reaction. Again, I know that on a Tuesday, it's a weird day to get out and to be able to watch this game. But again, the good news is, if you're a fan, is it's on CBS. So everyone who's a Bills fan nationally is able to watch this game. So that's exciting. Everyone can see this game. I'm just trying to see what's going on. If anything of interest is going on in the Twitter world, guys, if you want to know something of interest that's going on in the Twitter world, I just hit 1,000 followers on Twitter. So thank you very much for that. For those of you who follow me on Twitter, I appreciate it. For those of you who don't, go over to Twitter, Believers Talk, Twitter.com/Believers Talk, something like that. Go over there. Thank you, Apex. I appreciate that. I'm back, Joe. Thank you, King Cam. Glad that you're back. Having football on Tuesday, absolutely right. I completely agree with that. But the cool thing is, if you're a college football fan and a pro football fan, there's college football tomorrow. So like you don't miss a single day. So every day you got football, right? Except for Thursday. Except for Thursday when there's normally a game. You know how much, if you're not new to the channel, you know how much I absolutely hate Thursday night football. So to say there's no Thursday night football is not the worst thing in the world for me. So we're going to see, again, I'll go live Thursday. I'll give you my post-game reaction to this game, win or lose. I like to rewatch the game without me announcing it so I can take some notes, and then we'll go into the game, talk about some goods and negatives from this game. Shotgun formation, delayed handoff to Singletary. This time Singletary breaks free a little bit, gets to the 15-yard line. So they started at the 9, actually, and Singletary gets to the 15 for a 6-yard gain. Going to be 2nd and 4 for the Buffalo Bills. Again, the Buffalo Bills, a 15-play drive on that last one. Beautiful drive, 6 minutes and 43 seconds. Stephen Smith didn't do his NFL's A-list for best 5 teams because he was waiting for this game, because last week he had the Bills at number 4. Hopefully the Bills continue to rise, even though I don't take stock in most people's power rankings or whatever they are. Just win games. Pistol formation. They run with Singletary again. This time right at the middle. Singletary gets about 2 yards on this one. Going to bring up a 3rd and 2 for the Buffalo Bills. That was actually Diggs on the carry. Diggs gets his first rushing carry of the season. Again, would love to see the Bills pick up at least 1 first down here, if not 2, just to help with field position, right? Help with field position a little bit. With less than 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter, the Bills get a 3rd and 2 at about the 17-yard line. So Bills, I would love to see them get a first down here. If that move the chains a little bit more. You got single back set, 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen. You got Tyler Crofts coming back towards the middle. Now you got, there's a flag on the play. Looks like they're going to get false start on the Buffalo Bills. Looks like we're going to try to run another jet sweep. This one's on Gabe Davis on the outside there. Yeah, he did. Yep, that's a false start. They got him tapping his foot. You can't do that as a wide receiver. So it's now going to be 3rd and 6 for the Buffalo Bills. A big 3rd down here. Bills trying again. I thought the Bills would come out running the ball a little bit more, just because of the injuries. Someone smash that like button. Absolutely, I appreciate that, King Cam. Appreciate all your support. Shotgun formation now for Allen. You got 4 wide receivers and a tight end. 3 to the top of the screen. Allen, it's time to throw. Throws it off his back foot, and it's almost intercepted again as one of the Titans defenders got to Allen, had him by the foot, still tried to force that ball in there. Going to bring up a 4th and 6 for the Buffalo Bills. 2:14 to go. Allen 6 for 13 on the day. Not exactly accurate to start this one off. Not a good place, as Dragon Wolf. Well, I'm not sure where that one was intended to go to, but the Titans defense does a good job messing with that play a little bit. Borga is in the Bills end zone, getting ready to punt on this 4th and 6. Again, don't like this as far as the field position battle goes. Borga's good time for a 72-yard punt. Gets off a pretty good punt here. Makes the Titans back up to the 30-yard line. Bills getting down there. And it's going to be a good return. Gets it to the Bills side of the ball. Gets it inside the 40, inside the 35. Listen, that was not Borga's fault. There was good hang time on that punt. That was on the punt team. Poor special teams all the way around. That was not a line drive punt or anything like that. That's on the special teams. They need to get down there in coverage and help Borges out. He can't do it all. And it was a good punt that the Bills just did not cover well. And it's a good return for the Titans, starting off again on the Bills side of the ball. Again, if you're talking about starting field positions, Borges actually is the one that made the tackle. So, again, good job by Borges to make the tackle so he doesn't score a touchdown as a Titans player misses the block. But great starting field position again for the Tennessee Titans, as that's how they scored their first touchdown of this game, was on great field position. The average starting field position for the Tennessee Titans right now is on the Buffalo 42-yard line. So that goes to tell you a little bit something about the starting field position for the day. Titans at the Buffalo Bills 30-yard line. Tannehill under center. Henry in the backfield alone. Fake the ball to Henry. Late blitz coming. Ball tipped in the air. Good job again. This time I think it was Butler getting his hand in the air and deflecting that pass. Great job. No, I'm sorry. That's Mario Addison getting his hand in the air and deflecting that one. They tried to set up a screen to Henry. Did not work. So good job by the Bills. A minute 54 to go. King Cam said, "I've seen a hold." More than likely, you see a hold every play. But so 2nd and 10 now for the Titans. You got I formation. Now they're coming out of the I formation. Fullback sets up as a tight end. Looks like they're running a heavy run set here with 2 wide receivers, one to the top, one to the bottom. You run with Henry up the middle. Nowhere to go. Great job by this Bills defense. Cam Lewis again coming in on a tackle. Good job by Cam Lewis forcing another 3rd down. So huge 3rd down here. 3rd and about 9, maybe 9.5 for the Tennessee Titans here. Again, this Buffalo Bills defense could do themselves a favor and save the special teams and force a long field goal attempt here. Obviously, they got Gostowski, who normally doesn't miss from anywhere. So, but still, force them to only get 3 points instead of 7. That'd be great. Shotgun formation for Tannehill. You got 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Quick pass out to number 81. He's got room, and he's got the 1st down. There is a flag down, but it looks like it might be a face mask against Buffalo. Wow. Good job on Henry so far. Absolutely. Absolutely. Refs started discussing what the penalty is, but I thought the Titans thought it was against the Buffalo Bills. So interesting how they call pass interference 5 yards after the run. They call offensive pass interference on Nick Westbrook, wide receiver number 15, but it was well into the run. Oh, I see. Yeah, definitely. So he starts blocking downfield before the pass was even completed. So now it's going to be 3rd and 19. So that's a huge penalty because that naps them out of field goal range too if they don't pick up this 3rd and 19. Shotgun formation, Tannehill, 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, tight end and wide receiver to the top. Bills send 4. Over the middle, it's complete, and he gets the 1st down still. Where are the safeties? Why are you playing so far back? Raymond with the 1st down. How are you playing that far back? There's no one back there. There's nobody there. The moment you see a quick pass, they're at the 5-yard line when he catches that ball. That's insane. Why are you that far back? Man. So it's going to be 1st and 10, Tennessee at their own 20-yard line. 2nd time in the red zone today. I formation for Ryan Tannehill. Hand the ball off to Henry, and Henry gets about 2 yards on the play again. Another good job by this Buffalo Bills defense. They're not letting Henry get going, but that's going to be the end of the 1st quarter. Wow! I can't believe that. Dragon says garbage defense. I can't believe, again, I needed Hyde and Poirier to have big days today. And if they're going to keep letting stuff like that happen, it's not going to be a good day for the Buffalo Bills. So we reached the end of the 1st quarter with the score 7-7, the Tennessee Titans in the red zone. Man, and they get the ball, starts like half. Again, the game started. The Bills got the ball first. The Bills on 3rd down throw a pass. Josh Allen throws a pass to Andrew Roberts off his back shoulder as he's coming down. Hits his pad, bounces high into the air for a Tennessee Titans player to catch it and run it back inside the Buffalo Bills red zone. They scored a touchdown on 2 plays, make it 7-0. On their 2nd possession, the Bills have a beautiful 15-play drive, something like that. 6.5-minute, 15-play drive leads to a touchdown. So 7-7. That's how we got the score. 4th quarter could have ended in the Bills. The 4th quarter could end in the Bills' hands. Who scored our TD? It was McKenzie who scored on one of those jet sweeps. So We're tied at 7 after 1. So, yeah, it was McKenzie on the touchdown. Again, guys, thanks for joining me on Believers Talk. Again, going live for every single Buffalo Bills game. So make sure if you haven't subscribed, you hit that subscribe button, like this video. But definitely not a good way to start the first quarter for the Buffalo Bills. This is the closest I can get to watching the game. Says Jonah, I appreciate you sticking with me. I appreciate you hanging out. I'm glad that I can give you some coverage. Hopefully you enjoy the coverage. And again, guys, if you're able to, this game is on CBS, showing on all of your CBS channels. Again, since there's only one NFL game on today, the first Tuesday night football game in 10 years. Why would we play man on 3rd and 19 without our starting corners and Milano? That's on the coaching staff. Shake my head, says Brian. Boyers, I just don't know. A special team struggling, says Pierre Martinez. Special teams coverage. And again, I don't blame Borges for that punt. I don't blame Borges for that big return. I thought it was a good punt by Borges. Got a lot of hang time on that. I just don't know where the Bills special teams is on that play. I don't see anyone near the return man as he's returning that ball until he gets about 5 or 10 yards. So it's just not acceptable. For some odd reason, we can't catch the ball. Says Paul Berg, we came out flat, says Apex, we did. And now it's time to just get that back, right? Get that back. I'm not too upset over this defense overall, but we haven't seen enough to say whether we'll be upset or not. Again, as someone mentioned, Brian, I think he mentioned earlier, maybe a bad play call on that 3rd and 19. But at the same time, there's just not a big sample size because the Titans have gotten good field position. Again, the starting field position right now, their average start field position is on the Buffalo Bills side of the ball. That's never a good thing. Never a good thing. Coverage terrible, says Scott Blakely. I'm not sure if you're talking about special teams coverage or defensive coverage or both. Back for the second quarter, single back set. They fake the handoff, and they have a wide open Brown inside the 5. Wide open. Again, you need to double cover that guy. You had Teron Johnson on him. He just couldn't get the job done. So you've had Norman on him. He can't get the job done. You've had Johnson on him. Can't get the job done. So now they got 1st and 10, wide open, absolutely wide open. And there's a run by Henry. Henry's into the end zone. I thought he was in. They're ruling him down at the 1-yard line. So 2nd and goal as they ran a hurry-up play there, trying to catch the Bills' defense off guard. So it's going to be 2nd and goal. Murphy on the tackle. Let's see if we can get a goal line stance here, guys. Let's see if we can get a huge goal line stance here. Again, I thought he was in. I can't see anything that says he was in or wasn't in, but okay, I'll take 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. Let's see if we can stop him here. Again, so far this Bills defense has done a good job against the run. We'll give them that. I formation for them. Goes to an offset I. Fullback goes in motion, and Henry gets into the end zone for a touchdown. So early in the second quarter, the Titans score their 2nd touchdown of the game, and it's now 13-7 with 13:54 to go here. 6 rushes for Derrick Henry, 7 yards. You love seeing that. 6 rushes, 7 yards. Unfortunately, that TD. Again, good field position, good starting field position. The good news right now is that the Bills are beating themselves. Plenty of time in this game. Clean up your mistakes. Clean up those turnovers. Clean up the special teams mistakes, and we're beating ourselves. So Coach McDermott can preach that at halftime or whenever. Edmonds completely missed Henry on that one, says Dragon Wolf. Coming in for the extra point. Bad snap, extra point's up, and the extra point is good. So with 13:54 to go here in the first half, the Bills now trail the Titans 14-7. We knew we might be in a dogfight, guys, and that's exactly what's going on here between the Buffalo Bills and the Tennessee Titans. Again, Derrick Henry. They're showing the replay now. Edmonds followed the offensive lineman, so he didn't exactly he was going to the left, and they realized Henry had cut to the right. By that time, it was too late. Henry in standing up. Was AJ Klein doing? He's supposed to fill in the gap. AJ Klein just has not been what the Buffalo Bills wanted him to be so far this season, and he needs to hear it. Johnson just gave up those two plays. Says Paul Berg. So we're blaming everyone on this defense. AJ Klein, Johnson. I saw someone say Edmonds missed the tackle. We're just blaming everybody on this one, huh? Kind of right behind him. I can't have Henry scoring for fantasy, says Jonah. Again, from a Buffalo Bills fan's perspective, not from a fantasy perspective, if you're a Bills fan, 6 rushes, 7 yards, you don't mind seeing that at all. It's that 1 touchdown right now. That's the huge factor as the Titans lead this game. But again, the Bills beating themselves here. Apex says Jerry Hughes taking a wide angle, so throw his name in the mix as people to blame for that touchdown as the Titans kick the ball off to the Buffalo Bills. Let's see if this one's returnable. Looks like Andre Roberts will have a return here at the goal line. Gets to about the 20, maybe the 25-yard line. I don't know. They have these weird angles on the kickoffs. If you guys are watching the game, they have an angle from the kicking team's point of view, and I just don't like it. Just don't like it. Chris says, special teams not showing up today. So far, we need a better performance from them. We do. We do. All right, so 13:49 to go in the first half. Bills have the ball. 1st and 10. Allen in shotgun formation. Looks like he has Yeldon to his left. Fakes the handoff. You have a screen. There you go. Knox with the completion. Knox, stiff arm, baby. There you go. 20 yards on first down for another first down. Was that angry run Knox? Well, we need to see angry run Knox. Again, in my pregame, I talk about how Knox needs to step up. You know, Knox is one of those players with John Brown out. You need that production coming from somewhere. I'm sorry, it's 15 yards, not 20. But a nice stiff arm on Evans. And you need someone to get that production. And if it's Knox, it has to be Knox. So Allen now 7-14 for 86 yards, a touchdown and interception. Allen shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers to the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. You have Knox in motion, acting as gunner behind. It looks like that's Yeldon to Allen's right. Knox with a drop this time. Knox is wide open again, and this time just can't come down with it. So there's Dawson Knox in 2 plays. There's Dawson Knox in 2 plays. That's what we can say about Dawson Knox. I feel Knox should just move to fullback. He can't catch. Well, he just had a good catch of 15 yards on the last play. So there's Dawson Knox in 2 plays. Good catch, good run after the catch, and then through your hands. Through your hands. And you had so much room to run. It's insane. 2nd and 10, Allen pistol formation. Knox playing more of that fullback type role, as King Cam alluded to. 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. McKenzie goes in motion. Fake the handoff again. And you have a wide open Stephon Diggs for a first down. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Buffalo Bills. Good job, Allen, to Diggs there. Diggs gets the ball into Tennessee territory to the 47-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10 Buffalo. As we're taking a look to see if he got both feet in. He definitely got both feet in. Diggs with his 3rd reception of the day. Again, I was expecting Diggs to have a big day here again, too, on this day. So 8 for 16 for Allen, 100 yards passing, 12:30 to go here in the first half. Allen shotgun formation. Got Yeldon again to his right. I don't know why we're not seeing Singletary in the game. Seems like a long time since we've seen Singletary. Blitz coming. Allen does not get away from it. It's a huge loss. Number 58 of the Titans gets through without really much resistance. And, TJ Yeldon needs to be able to pick up that block. That's the first real big mistake by this O-line. Yeldon needs to pick up that block. I don't know who let him in like that. But, yeah, 58 gets a clean run at Allen. Is that miss? No, that was our boy Deion Dawkins. That wasn't even someone who was filling in for Spain or nothing like that. That was our boy Deion Dawkins who missed him. So now we got 2nd and 21 for the Buffalo Bills. Shotgun formation, 5 wide receivers set. 11:42 to go here in the first half. Allen looking downfield. As Gabe Davis gets the ball again. Back inside Titans territory, lowers his shoulder. Gonna make this one about 3rd and 8 for the Buffalo Bills. So 3rd and manageable for the Buffalo Bills. Those Bills have been doing pretty good on 3rd downs this season. They give them 3rd and 9. We've been waiting for Knox to show up. Never mind. Yeah, again, that's Dawson Knox in a nutshell. Oh, look at Dawkins giving up a sack. How odd, says Paul Berg. I know Paul is not a Deion Dawkins fan. And again, the Bills, when they restructured his deal or re-signed him, it was more dance with the devil you know instead of bringing someone you don't. So 3rd and 9, jet sweep fake. Allen looking to throw, avoids the blitz for now, but he needs to get rid of the ball. He gets it. That's going to be a first down. Stephon Diggs again inside the 35-yard line. Diggs beginning to put up some numbers here. Allen creating some time finding Diggs. 10:30 to go here in the first half. The Buffalo Bills have a first down inside Tennessee Titan territory. Allen Hizzy threw inside the 35-yard line. We'll see where they mark the ball, but either way, it's a first down. So it's at the 32-yard line, 1st and 10. Diggs, 4 catches for 51 yards. Dawkins almost gave up another sack, says Paul Berg. So you got Yeldon again, 2. Where's Singletary? As they won with Yeldon, he trips over his own feet, gets inside the 30 to about the 28. I don't know where Singletary is. I haven't seen him out there this whole drive, guys. So I'm not sure if something's wrong with Singletary, or if they're just leaving this formation out there. They're just leaving this personnel out there. But I have not seen Singletary on this drive. So if someone hears anything, I have my volume turned down so I can't hear anything. I'm going to check Twitter as well, see if they're saying anything about our boy. But I'm not hearing anything yet. We got shotgun formation. Got Yeldon to Allen's left. 2 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. 2nd and 6 from the 29-yard line. Another run up the middle. This one to the 25-yard line for Yeldon. So it's going to be about 3rd and 4 for the Buffalo Bills. Again, guys, if you hear what's going on with Singletary, let me know. Again, they could just be leaving this formation. They could just be leaving this set in. Where's Singletary? I don't know, Paul. I do not know. But again, he has not been in on this drive. So got 3rd and 3 for the Buffalo Bills at the 25-yard line. Bills 5 for 7. He's fine since King Cam. 5 for 7 on 3rd down so far. You got 3 wide receivers now to the top of the screen. Allen looking that way, has Diggs. Diggs drops the ball. That's his 2nd drop of the day for Stephon Diggs. So 4th and 3. Do you guys think we should go for it or trust Tyler Bass from here? Where are the hands today? I don't know. That's at least 3 drops, if not 4. I mean, 4 if you include Andre Roberts' pass that was deflected in the air for, goodness. I'm guessing he's gassed as King Cam. He hasn't been in this whole drive. So they are bringing out Bass for the kick. Welcome back, Robert Jean. I think they're just rotating running backs. I hope so. Tyler Bass in to try what appears to be a 43-yard attempt. Need it. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 8:35 to go here in the 2nd quarter, the Buffalo Bills up on the Tennessee Titans up on the Buffalo Bills 14-10. Again, the Titans I am so mad. We are all pretty mad right now. Titans will get the ball start the 2nd half, so this defense needs to step up. But listen, the one drive the Titans had where it started not in Bills territory, the defense did fine. They allowed the first down on the first play, and then it was three more plays, and they had a punt, right? So let's see what the Titans can do when they have to drive the length of the field. So far, 2 touchdown drives have gone a total of like 48 yards, if not less, right? So let's see what this defense can do when they force this offense to go the length of the field. Again, maybe Tyler Bass needs to kick this one out of the end zone because our special teams coverage on that punt was not good. Now, our special teams coverage on the kickoff, the first kickoff of the game for the Bills was good, was solid, right? I think they started inside the 20. So that was good. But you need this Buffalo Bills defense to, again, force a punt. What's up with Diggs? Diggs is having himself a decent day. He has 2 drops, but other than that, he's over 50 yards receiving already. You talk about Knox with the drop already. You talk about Andre Roberts with that big drop that turned into an interception earlier in this game. The wide receivers for the Buffalo Bills, again, just coming out a little bit rusty. Not sure if they knew what to think about this game. And again, you have to think that going into this game with, before Monday, the Buffalo Bills were practicing with 2 separate game plans, right? One for the Titans, one for the Chiefs. So then they had to shift their focus back to the Titans. Maybe it had an effect on these guys. You don't know what's going on. They had to travel yesterday to Tennessee. So late time to travel for a next day game. Lots of things that could have gotten in the way. But remember, all Sean McDermott has to say at halftime is you're beating yourselves, right? Both touchdowns that Tennessee have scored, again, less than 60 yards total on those 2 drives, less than 50 yards total on those 2 drives. So the Buffalo Bills can do better. Bojo is crap. Apex, I do not blame Bojo. I do not blame him for that punt. Listen, it was a good punt, had good hang time. The Buffalo Bills special teams need to do a better job getting down there. That's all there is. For a team not playing well, good that we are not down by 2 touchdowns. Absolutely. We could be down by more. There's a lot that goes into this game that the Buffalo Bills should be thankful for. Down 14-10 with 8:35 to go. Diggs' bad energy is killing me. Not the punt, his holding ability, says Apex. I did not see the hold on that one. But yeah, I know that we have some issues with him holding the ball as well. 8:35 to go as Tyler Bass gets ready to kick the ball off. Kick is in the air. Looks like it will be returned. Nope, it's going to go into the back of the end zone. So that means the Titans will start with the ball 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. So again, let's see how actually they're going to replay the hold here for me. So obviously they didn't like the hold either. Yeah, laces were definitely in. Laces were definitely in there, Bojo. But he still made the kick. So good job by Tyler Bass. Jim Tripp says push him back. Again, Henry right now. 6 carries, 7 yards. You got to love that. Tannehill under center. Fake the handoff. Throwing to a wide open wide receiver. They're all open. Norman with the tackle. Gang tackle of number 81 Smith. Gets the first down. Too easy pitch and catch. Yeah, absolutely. Too easy. It's just too easy pitch and catch. Fake the handoff to Henry. Someone's open. Fake the handoff to Henry. Someone's open. Fake the handoff to Henry. Tannehill 5 for 7 for 76 yards and a touchdown. Our secondary has been garbage all year. Well, it's going to be even more garbage without Trey White and Levi Wallace in there. I mean, if people were relying on Josh Norman to fill those shoes, he's having a tough go of it so far. Single back set. You have 2 wide receivers top of the screen. Number 32 with the run. This is not Derrick Henry. He gets to the corner and gets another Titans first down. They're just moving the ball. That's going to be a first down for the Titans. Maybe because Henry wasn't in. We weren't expecting the run. But they do get the edge there. Actually, it looks like he's probably short of the first down, but still 9 yards on first down. Ooh. Evans, man. I don't know, Evans. Why are you listen, if I have Evans on my fantasy team or if Evans on the Bills, I'm making fun from stepping out of bounds there. You put your head down, you get that first down. Derrick Henry would have got the first down. Single back set, 2 wide receivers at the top of the screen. Looks like Derrick Henry is the lone back. He gets the ball, and there is a flag. That might help out the Bills a little bit. Take them back. False start on Brown, so it's going to take him back. I'll take the flags. Listen, I'm not a proud man. I will happily take a punt no matter how we get it, okay? I'll take whatever we can get. 2nd and 6 now, 7:21 to go here in the first half. Third flag on Tennessee. Shotgun formation for Tannehill. You got 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. Henry to his right. Looking to throw. Has a man outside and has a first down inside Buffalo Bills territory. All right, at midfield. Just too easy for this team right now. Too easy for this team. We have trailed more in this game than the first 4 games combined. Which says something about the first 4 games. Man. Tannehill 6 for 8 for 84 yards. Take the handoff. Oh, another wide open receiver. Inside the 45. Assume you guys got the hiccups now. That's not good. Before he's tackled by Dotson. You remember 2nd and 4 for the Tennessee Titans. Looks like the Bills are asking Tannehill to beat them. And right now he is. So, these short dump passes, things like that, they're going to work all day. As Smith is the one who gets it inside Buffalo Bills territory. 2nd and 4, 6 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the first half. Single back set. Derrick Henry alone in the backfield. We got 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. Henry gets the carry. Henry is able to bounce it offside and gets a huge stiff arm. And it looks like there's a flag on the Bills anyway. That stiff arm was, I'm not sure who that was on, but it looks like they'll accept the penalty for the first down. We are looking sloppy, Kenny. That was on Norman. Norman looked bad. Offsides on defense, so they had a free play. So it's 2 flags. So it's offside and penalties. They hold on the offense. So it's still going to be 2nd and 4, so that stiff arm doesn't count for anything. It was a huge stiff arm. Going to look nice on this highlight, but you're not going to see much of it after this. Bills playing like I thought the Titans would. Rusty. Yeah. We haven't played in over week 2, and we didn't know if we were playing on Tuesday. Again, the NFL did everything they could to help the Tennessee Titans win this game. That's all I'm saying. Everything they could. This time it's a pitch to Henry. And again, Henry picks up the first down. It's just that simple. Just that simple. 1st and 10 for the Titans. 7 rushes for 13 yards. You can't be upset about that. Averaging less than 2 yards a carry. You cannot be upset about that. But again, some of that average might have a lot to do with the fact that they've started with the ball in Buffalo Bills territory most of this time. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Bills down 14-10. Titans have the ball. I formation as Henry's on the sideline. 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. 1 to the top. Fake the handoff. Someone's open. Someone's open. Middle of the field, wide open. Incomplete. Norman breaks the ball. Breaks it up. Brown tried to come in with the catch. Wow. There's a shock. Norman breaks that one up. Going to bring up 2nd and 10. First drop pass of the season for the Tennessee Titans. First drop pass of the season for the Titans. Are you kidding me? We've had 5 today. That must be nice. Must be nice. I don't know what they're looking at here, but they're looking at the replay. Someone can tell me in the comment section. Henry gets the carry, gets about 2 to 3 yards. Again, good job by this Bills defense. You cannot be upset about how they've handled Henry so far. If there's one compliment I can give this defense, is they have not let Henry beat them. And we talked about that all week long. So the Bills are doing a good job with that. Now we need our secondary to step up. About time, Norman. You know, this, and I mean that literally and figuratively. This defense, the secondary, needs to step up. Obviously, they're not going long. Their longest pass right now is 16 yards, and that was the touchdown. Shotgun formation, Henry to his left, 2 wide receivers top of the screen, 2 to the bottom. Blitz coming. They pass the ball up, nowhere near Brown, and that's going to be up a 4th and 7. Good job. That stiff arm was scary. Hey, it doesn't count for anything. Good job by this Bills defense. Going to force either a long field goal attempt or a punt. Where were they at? It's going to be about 50. It's going to be over 50 yards. They're bringing Kiskowski in. It's going to be over 50 yards. A 55-yarder. 55-yard field goal attempt. Hey, give the Bills good field position if he misses it. Now he's coming off the field. They don't know what they're doing. So it looks like the Titans will call a timeout and think about it. Call a timeout. Think it over. So a 4-1 to go here in the first half. Or maybe they took the delay game and they're going to punt. Did they take the delay game? I have no idea what just happened. Again, because I don't have the sound on. Someone let me know if they called timeout or if they took the delay game. Took the delay game, so they are going to punt this ball away, make the Buffalo Bills travel the full length of the field before the half and try to get this lead. Again, the Bills start with the ball, threw an interception that led to 7 quick points for the Tennessee Titans. And then after that, the Bills scored, make it 7-7. The Titans were forced to punt on their second drive, and then we gave up a great punt return of our own that gave the Titans, again, great field position, and they took advantage. So another punt by the Titans. This time, Andre Roberts calling for a fair catch at the 9-yard line. So it's going to be a fair catch. So it's going to be Bills ball, 1st and 10 at their own 9. So we're going to see what happens. I am Danny. I'm not taking any chances. I'm not taking any chances. YouTube cannot say anything. Anything. Listen, my original screen was going to be in front of a picture, and I was like, oh, they might be able to see the reflection, and YouTube wouldn't like that. I'm not taking any chances. I've seen TD Finn's talk get canceled. I've seen plenty of places where YouTube has had issues with some weird stuff. And so I'm not taking any chances at all. Time for the offense to get going, says Dragon Wolf. I agree with that. It was a 62-yard field goal if it was attempted. Well, after the 5-yard penalty, no, after the 5-yard penalty, it would have been a 60-yarder. It was going to be a 55-yarder before the penalty, and then it was going to be a 60-yarder after the penalty. Robert Jean's calling 5-0. Let's go 5-0, baby. I would love to see that. And hey, if the Bills can find a way to take the lead before halftime after this start, I feel like we're on to the races then. I really feel like Coach McDermott put some headphones on. That is an idea. See, you're smart. You're a thinker. I like that about you. Again, guys, thank you for joining me on Billievers Talk for this live player action coverage to the Bills game against the Tennessee Titans. Titans currently up 14-10. Bills just got the ball back, about 3.5 to go before halftime. And let's see this Bills team score. Let's see how they do, having to go the whole length of the field right before half. Try to get the lead. Again, the Buffalo Bills, both scores that they've allowed by the Titans were self-imposed. The one off the turnover. The other off the go here in the first half. Bills have the ball. Oh, are you guys losing me again? Do I have to restart this thing like I did last time? Last week, we had the same problem. I restarted at halftime. So if you lose me and I'm forced to restart, then just look for me again. Shotgun formation. King Cam, let me know if you're back. Good. Shotgun formation, 4 wide receivers set. And look at the throw again. A clean pocket. Has the ball complete. No, incomplete to Diggs. Diggs did not come down with that one. I thought Diggs made the catch. Diggs blaming himself again. Yeah, guys, if it happens, just reload and see if that helps out. I'm not sure what the problem is on my end, but I'm definitely going to keep working on that, try to get that figured out. But again, guys, thank you for joining me on this edition of Believers Talk for this game between the Titans and the Bills. 14-10. Bills have a 3rd and 9 at their own 10-yard line. So again, you talk about the battle of field position. The Titans killing us in field position right now. We need to pick up this first down. If we do not pick up this first down, then they have a chance to score before half. And then they'll have a chance to score again at the start of the second half. Clean pocket again. This time, another incompletion and intended for Diggs. Definitely trying to force feed Diggs. Jackson with the deflection, and it's going to be a 4th and 9. Gary Howard coming in, Titans fans saying, let's go. Titans fans excited about this game right now. It took them 2 weeks to play one finally, and they have a lead, and it might be expanded before halftime. Might be extended before halftime. That's just the way it goes. So, yay, whenever we have a game come up we don't like, we'll just say we have COVID, and there you go again, getting demonetized. And the NFL will bend over backwards to make sure we get the games that we can when we can. Boy, guys, with another punt. This is a booming punt. And this one, the guys back up. There's already a flag down. So this return will come back either way, it looks like. But good coverage that time. Good punt. Good coverage all the way around. Looks like Corey Bojorquez took his anger out on the ball that time, and he had a huge punt, and there's going to be a flag on the play. So this one might be going back even further for the Titans. See what the flag is right now. During the kick, holding on the receiving team, flag on Titans. So it's going to be a 10-yard penalty on top of that. So a great net punt by Corey Bojorquez. Ryan Talbert just put on Twitter, Corey Bojorquez with a "that's why I'm still here" punt. And that's exactly what that was. Changing the field position a little bit even more. So that's exciting if you are a Bills fan. 2:55 to go. Titans starting with the ball inside the 9-yard line. So great punt by Bojorquez, including the penalty. Titans single set back. Flag was on the Titans. Now that flag's going to be on us. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty by the Bills. Both you heard me talking about them. So it's going to be an offside or neutral zone infraction on the defense. Ed Oliver with the penalty. So sloppy right now, guys. It's just so sloppy. So we could be doing so much better in this game. Again, guys, thank you for joining me. If you are having problems with the stream, just hit reload. If it persists at halftime, I'll just restart the stream and see what we do from there. But we have 2:55 to go in the first half. Tannehill under center, single set back. Derrick Henry. Again, Derrick Henry not doing much as he gets the ball here. Another stop by Cam Lewis. Cam Lewis, it might be, Cam Lewis might have been told, hey, watch Derrick Henry because man, he's had a few tackles on Derrick Henry already in this game. So 2:40 to go here in the first half. 2nd and 3 for the Titans as they get ready for. But Henry, again, I think he has 9 carries for no more than 20 yards. So 8 carries for 12 yards. So really good job by the Buffalo Bills defense in the first half on him. Again, Tannehill under center, single set back. Try to run it again. This time Henry has a hole. Henry gets about the 27, 28-yard line. Definitely the biggest run of the day for Derrick Henry. And that's going to take us to a 2-minute warning. Probably about a 8-yard run by Derrick Henry, maybe a 10-yard run by Derrick Henry, getting them the first down. Glad our defense came because our offense in the tub with the ducky, our offense is definitely not playing the way they have been the first 3 weeks or 4 weeks of the season. So we're at the 2-minute warning with the Tennessee Titans up on the Buffalo Bills 14-10. The Tennessee Titans now driving up 14-10. And again, the Tennessee Titans will get the ball to start the second half. Guys, let me know if you're having problems with the stream still, if it's still coming in and out. Please let me know that. Again, if it continues to happen at halftime, I will restart the stream just to make sure you guys be in here for the second half. I appreciate all you guys joining me for this stream. Our offense is lost. Absolutely, we are. Turnover. Come on, Jim Tripp hoping for that turnover. Again, I said in the pregame, I really hope that our defense would step up and create a turnover. This would be a perfect time for it in the 2-minute offense. But again, this defensive secondary has not been impressive at all. It's been more of our way we're stopping the run that's been impressive to me. Absolutely. We were concerned about Derrick Henry going into this game, and he has not done much. He does have that 1 touchdown. But again, the Bills really killing themselves. That's what's going on here. We have not seen the Tennessee Titans have a big drive yet. Both touchdown drives were less than 30 yards or 30 yards or less. So we just need to do a better job. We just need to do a better job not turning the ball over, not giving it. That was a great special teams punt. That was a great punt. Even if the penalty's not there, there was really good coverage on that punt. Thank you, Alan. I appreciate that. But yeah, there's really good coverage on that punt still, even without the flag. So we need to keep that up because, again, the Buffalo Bills are just beating themselves. And again, guys, if you lose me in the first half here, just hit that reload button and just keep informing me if you're losing me. Like I said, more than likely we'll restart this in the second half and see if it goes better. Last week when I restarted it, it seemed to go a lot better. So make sure you join me for the second half edition after this first half one. Again, thank you guys for bearing with me as we continue to have technical difficulties this week as well. But again, we'll hopefully take care of that at halftime. Bills down 14-10. Tennessee Titans beginning to drive. I'm Metro, so if I get you, you're good. And maybe that's it, too. I don't know what in the world's going on my phone. Something's going on my phone. Hold on a second. As we come back from commercial break. Oh, the Braves are up 6-0 on the Dodgers. Wow. Go NLCS, baby. Go Atlanta. Woohoo. I don't know if anyone's watching it. I feel bad for all these other sports trying to compete with football. It's just impossible. And then football moves to a Tuesday. What can they do? Shotgun formation for Ryan Tannehill. You got Henry to his left. You got 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. Looks like a safety blitz is coming. Henry gets the carry and gets about 4 or 5 yards before he's taken down at about the 32-yard line. 1:53 to go. They're just running the ball here. Maybe they're happy to go into halftime with a lead because they're showing no urgency. Taylor Lewin had a shoulder injury, and he's questionable to return tackle for the Titans. Now they look like they're hurrying up. Shotgun formation. Fakes it to Henry this time. Blitz coming. Tannehill rolls to his left. Has to take off. Gets the first down about the 38-yard line before he steps out of bounds. So 1:33 to go. And the Buffalo Bills trying to get pressure on Tannehill. Almost got there. I feel bad for Golf, who wakes up like, man, I can't wait to see them hit that small ball in green. Well, the Masters is coming up, right? Aren't you excited about that? 1st and 10 for the Titans. Shotgun formation again. Tannehill looking to throw on first down. Has a completion over the middle of the field to the 49-yard line. So now this Titans offense trying to hurry it up. 1:20 to go. Try and get some more points on the board. And they have a chance to break this thing open. You talk about scoring a touchdown before half and then scoring a touchdown out of the locker room. Really breaks this game open. Tannehill looking to throw it again. His receivers are definitely open. Brown with another catch. Tackled as soon as he catches the ball. But, man, his receivers are open. Titans are going to score again. Defense is lost, says Alan Joseph. Shotgun formation. 4 wide receivers set. 2 on each side, to the top, to the bottom. Tannehill looking to throw, has an out route, is complete, pushed out of bounds by Johnson. 51 seconds to go. They still have all 3 timeouts, so plenty of time for the Titans here. Now we hope that we stop them to a field goal. I mean, it is absolutely ridiculous the way they just moved the ball downfield before the half here. This drive, Tannehill's 3 for 3 for 27 yards. Shake my head. Shotgun formation again, 4 wide receiver set, to the top, to the bottom. Tannehill throw, clean pocket, throwing up top, overthrows his intended target. So it's going to be an incomplete pass. It's going to be 3rd and 4 for the Titans. Alan Joseph says, I'm glad I didn't catch that. Dotson on the coverage. And it looks like Dotson's down. Last thing we need is injuries to this linebacking core, man. This linebacking core is taking a hit. Milano obviously already out. Delshon Phillips on IR. Dotson now is down. Dotson again was out in the coverage on that play, his first season. And we look at the Buffalo Bills linebacking crew. I mean, you're talking about who's left. You have Dotson coming out. You have Andre Smith, Deion Lacey, possibly Tyler Matakovic, who is mostly a special teams guy. Again, definitely not a good situation for the Buffalo Bills at linebacker. Definitely not a good situation for the Buffalo Bills at corner right now, as Dotson is still down, being attended to. 47 seconds left to go in the first half. That makes this 3rd and 4 even more important, right? Get that one play, get off the field, force a field goal. But it's not looking good. Robert Jean coming in 4 and 1, not going with that 5-0 prediction anymore. I'm not going to say this game's over by a long shot. If this Buffalo Bills team can wake up, it would be a good thing, but it's not good right now. I think he is just cramping, says King Cam. I hope so, but it does look like it's possibly just a cramp. And that's not Tony Romo saying it's just a cramp when someone broke his ankle. That looks like a cramp. He's walking off the field under his own power, so hopefully at halftime he gets some fluids in him, like you said, King Cam, and come back out for the second half. So 47 seconds to go. You got 3rd and 4 for Tennessee. Huge play here. Force a long field goal if you force them not to convert here. Bills showing blitz. Tannehill shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen. 1 to the bottom. Looking Brown's way, and that's going to be incomplete. And there's a late flag on the play. This one's going to be on Norman. I'm not sure if I like this call. Of course, the refs. Like I said, the NFL did everything and anything for the Titans to win this game. Norman called on the pass interference. Looks like he held him out of the break. So it's going to, speaking of breaks, looks like the Titans just got one. Shotgun formation now. This one's completed. It's about the 25-yard line. Going to bring up a 2nd and 7 for the Titans. 37 seconds to go. They call a timeout. No one here liking that call. It did look like he held him a little bit out of the break. Not sure if there's enough there for pass interference, but that's what they called. The defense has to go with it. 2nd and 7, 37 seconds to go. Again, the Titans have 2 timeouts remaining here. Bills had to use the timeout when Dotson got injured. He fell on his own power, says Allen. It's possible, but if he was held beforehand, then, hey, I don't know how the back judge is the one who saw that on a quick out route. I don't think that's his wide receiver to see, but at the same time, I'm not there. So I'm not on the field, so I'm not going to say anything until I get a close-up view of that pass interference call. 2nd and 7, 37 seconds to go. Got shotgun formation for Tannehill. He's alone back there. 4 wide receivers set, 2 to the bottom. They're going to throw a screen. Good job there by Klein on the coverage. Got to give him credit for that one. 25 seconds to go, and the Titans call their 2nd timeout. So it's going to be 3rd and 4 for the Titans with 27 seconds left. 14-10, Titans over the Bills. Again, Bills hoping to hold them to a field goal here. Number 28 putting in his workday. I don't know who that is for the Titans, but yeah, he's having a good day so far. But a lot of people on his Titans offense are having a good day. Tannehill's looking really good. Brown has a touchdown catch. Derrick Henry really being stopped, representing no touchdowns. That's what we want. Wow, 2 good points. Is this a dream? Hey, hopefully we can stop him to a field goal here. Hopefully we can stop him to a field goal. Shotgun formation for the Titans. 28 goes in motion to the top of the screen. You got 4 wide receivers now, 2 to the bottom, or no, 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 2 to the top. Looks like there's going to be a flag on Buffalo. Doesn't matter. There's a completion over the middle of the field to the 10-yard line with 22 seconds to go. Tannehill, stop it. There's a flag. Relax. Yeah, false start. False start on Jerry Hughes. I don't know if it's false start if he just got a good start off the ball, but either way, it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Titans. 22 seconds to go. 1st and goal at the 10-yard line. I don't know if that's false start if you just got a good jump off the ball. Timeout Bills here. They call their second timeout with 22 seconds to go. Again, we need to stop them scoring a touchdown. They score a touchdown here. It's going to be a long second half. First half rust. Bills bounce back in the second half. I hope so. We're bearing ourselves. Second half, come on, says Robert. Get ready for Henry, says Jim Tripp. In the second half, they're up 21-10. You're going to see a big dose of Henry. McDermott has to take over the defense at the half. If the goal was to stop Derrick Henry, you're doing a great job. Tannehill, 13 for 18, 135, which means they're just dinking and dunking. So the secondary needs to move up, right? They're not going to beat you with a long ball. The only one that can beat you with a long ball is Brown. Brown's a 16-yard completion. That's the biggest completion of the day so far. Shotgun formation again, 22 seconds to go here. 3 wide receivers now to the top of the screen. Henry, 2 Tannehill's left. Rush coming. Tannehill rolls. Tannehill's room to run in. Tannehill touchdown. Tannehill scores the touchdown. He falls. Oh my God. Tannehill runs this one in for a touchdown. Dragon Wolf coming in saying this game's over. We have Josh Allen. What are you talking about? This game's over. 16 seconds to go in the half. 12-play, 90-yard drive. Again, no one accounted for Tannehill. And he scores a touchdown. This game is painful, says Dirty Randy. Listen, like I said at the beginning of the game, I just want to come away with a victory. I don't care how we get it. I want to come away with this victory. It doesn't look good right now, but there's still a whole second half to play. Why is no one accounting for Tannehill? I just don't understand that at all. So, with 16 seconds to go, the extra point is up, and the extra point is good. Another bad snap by the Titans, but the extra point is good. So, 16 seconds to go in the first half. Titans up 21-10 again. That means that drive coming out of halftime is going to be huge. That possession coming out of halftime is going to be huge because if the Titans score there, make it 28-10, means the Bills have a long road ahead. Bro, second half, here we good. Let's go, Bills, says Alan. Absolutely. Are you kidding me, says Kenneth. Robert says 4-1. Dirty says, I'm going to bed. Guys, we can't give up on a team this easily, do we? Do we give up on this team this easily? It's 21-10 at half. We can take care of this. Garbage on both sides of the ball so far. You're absolutely right. The Bills haven't played at garbage. You know, the Bills didn't show up. The Titans showing up, mad at people who disrespected them for not following the rules. How dare we? How dare we call them out for not following the rules? Come on, man, says R3Z. I just don't know what to tell you guys right now. Again, 0-14 when trailing by 7, when allowing 17+ points since 2015. We are 0-14 when allowing 17 or more points. That's interesting. And in the first half. I was going to say, that doesn't make any sense. We're 0, so that's an interesting stat. So if the Bills are to win this game, they'll be doing something they haven't done since 2015. So there's that. Kicks in the air, kicks on the way. Andre Roberts is going to let this one be a touchback. So I think the Buffalo Bills will just go into half. I'm getting that Billsy feeling, says Dragon Wolf. Bills will take this one into half, probably down 21-10. Again, the Titans can ball start second half. That's huge. And hopefully we get Dotson back. We are awful. Defense has 0 depth. It's hard to say this defense has 0 depth when we have so many guys out. Think about Scott. Think about other guys that we have out on defense. You're talking about Levi Wallace out. You're talking about Delshon Phillips out. You're talking about, and I'm not even getting to the big guys, the big names, right? Trey White out. Matt Milano out. Dotson out. We got a lot of guys out. So yeah, depth takes a hit. Depth takes a hit when that happens. It's halftime here in Tennessee. The Titans up 21-10. Well, Gary says, well, for us. Yeah. Yeah, how is the stream of the game last week for the Titans? Oh, that's right. The NFL said that's okay. You don't have to play that game. This game's working out better for you than you guys listening to the rules are. That's for sure. Well, the Titans players, you didn't break the rules. I don't think you did. Did you break the rules? Did you meet them at the college? I don't know what happened. Next man up, not playing, and that's the problem, right? The next man up, not playing. That doesn't mean that we don't have depth. It means that we're relying on depth that isn't showing up in this game. Take a knee because it's impossible to score in 2 plays. Well, again, you're giving the Titans a chance to intercept it. The Titans know it's coming if you try to score, so we'll see what happens. Everyone's seen Nadal win the French Open. I did, Nico. I did see Nadal win his record-setting 13th French Open or 12th, but we are at halftime here in Tennessee. The Titans up 21-10. Titans will get the ball to start the second half. Like I said, guys, that's going to be huge for the Buffalo Bills defense. So let's go over the scores from the Week 5 action that's already taken place. And again, the Bills are in first place in the AFC. The NFL can't allow that for too long, right? We got to come out strong. Since Canada has one, absolutely. You're absolutely right. We do. Absolutely right that we do. So let's go to the NFL. Let's go to the Week 5 scores. Let's remind everyone what happened this week so far. Again, the Bills down 21-10 at the half. And guys, how's the stream going, by the way? Let me know how the stream's going. If it's going good, we'll keep it here. We'll keep it here. If you guys are still losing me in and out, whatever it might be, let me know, and then we can restart this stream. But again, 37 watching. I appreciate all of you watching this game between the Buffalo Bills and the Tennessee Titans. Alan comes in, says you're good. Big test for the D coming out half. Yes, I thought Titans had the injury problems. No, we have a lot of injury problems, too, going into this game, man. A lot of injury problems. And the truth is, again, well, we have the fourth quarter, Scott. Yeah, I mean, that's something that's big, too, right now. I mean, we talk about the third quarter blues for the Buffalo Bills. We can't afford to have that in this game, right? We cannot afford to get outscored here in the third quarter. If we do, it's going to be a big-time uphill climb. Stream going good. Thank you, Nico. Fine since the drive. We were behind, like, the 15. All right, so Thursday, Tampa Bay loses to Chicago. What an upset that was, right? I did not see that coming. Nick Foles has a great game. Started off slow, but comes on strong to beat Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 20-19. Bears go to 4-1 on the season. Buccaneers drop to 3-2. The Panthers beat the Atlanta Falcons 23-16. Dan Quinn already losing his job this week, so there's big news there. The head coach of the Atlanta Falcons fired. So that means 2 head coaches have already been fired this season. You're talking about Dan Quinn and Bill O'Brien from the Houston Texans. You know, you still have some head coaches on the hot seat. Who is the head coach in your mind that's most on the hot seat? Let me know in the comment section. Do you think it's Adam Gase? Do you think it's Doug Marrone? Who do you think it is? Joe, no matter what, you bring the game always. Thank you. Thank you, Scott. Thank you for the $4.99 donation. Again, guys, if there's a comment you want me to read, and the chat's going crazy, obviously, if you leave me a super chat, it kind of highlights it for me so I can see it and definitely make sure it gets read over the air again. Or if you just want to donate to the channel, I really do appreciate it. All proceeds go back into the channel to give you guys great Buffalo Bills content. But again, let me know in the comment section which coach do you think is most on the hot seat? Do you think it's Adam Gase? Do you think it's Doug Marrone? I'm trying to think of some other coaches here who might be on the hot seat. Not thinking of any really who could be. But yeah, that's the only 2 I can think of. Cincinnati, Baltimore. Baltimore wins 27-3. Baltimore moves to 4-1 on the season. Our offense needs to dry off and come to the table to eat. Again, this offense, Josh Allen not looking as good as he has in previous games. Again, 10 for 21 so far today, only 124 yards, a passing touchdown, and that interception. Again, don't know how much of that is his blame. Game should be, but I hope not. Game should be what? I don't even know why I say half the time. Jacksonville, Houston. Houston beat Jacksonville 30-14 in that one. Again, first game without Bill O'Brien. Romeo Crennel becomes the oldest head coach in NFL history at 72 years old and gets a victory. Gase should be, but I hope not. Gase is what you meant to say. Yeah, I absolutely agree with you. I mean, I want Gase to get an extension, man. I mean, Gase is driving the Jets team into the ground even more than the Jets do. You got the Vegas Raiders with another upset, beating the Kansas City Chiefs 40-32 in that one. Got the Cardinals beating the Jets 30-10. The Steelers beat the Eagles 38-29. The Rams over the Washington football team 30-10. Again, Scott, thank you for the $4.99 donation. Got the Dolphins cleaning clock against the 49ers, winning 43-17. The Browns beating the Colts 32-23. The Cowboys beating the Giants 37-34. But the biggest news in that game, obviously, is the situation with Dak Prescott. This was a sap to give the Bills that word I can't say. This was, again, the NFL did everything in their power to give the advantage to the Tennessee Titans in this game. I truly believe that. I talked about yesterday in my live stream and my pregame. I talked about today in the pregame. Just everything they could. I mean, the Bills doing a great job stopping Derrick Henry in this game so far. They're showing the stiff arm that didn't count, obviously. And Joseph Kazun says, Miami Dolphins, still a big Dolphins fan. Talking about the Dolphins beating up on the 49ers on Sunday. Again, Flores and those guys have something good brewing in Miami. Hopefully we're a year or two ahead of them and we can win that division because it might be a fight for years to come. But again, Dak going down for Dallas. Yes, sir. I'm from Florida. Hey, I hope you're enjoying the weather down there. Probably nicer down there than it is up here, but rainy all week. No, I guess not all weekend. Saturday was nice. Then on Sunday Night Football, you had the Seattle Seahawks beat the Minnesota Vikings by a point. DK Metcalf's a beast. I'm really looking forward to that DK Metcalf versus Tre'Davious White showdown that we'll get in a few weeks as the Bills go to play the Seattle Seahawks. And then on Monday Night Football, you had the Saints led by Drew Brees winning in overtime. So those are the games. I don't know what Alan Joseph tried to say there, but I'm not showing it either. So, it's hotter than gotcha. It's hot. It's hot is what he's saying, and probably humid. Welcome to Florida, right? Welcome to Florida. So again, the Buffalo Bills trailing in this one, 21-10. We can talk about some stats from the first half. Again, you would think that Buffalo Bills will try to run the ball a little bit more in this game, given the fact that John Brown's out. And we can obviously see a difference when John Brown's in compared to when John Brown's out. I think Allen trying to force feed Diggs a little bit too much Diggs with 2 or 3 drops in this game already. But when we look at stats, again, the Buffalo Bills trailing 21-10. The Titans leading on first downs. Titans have 14 first downs. Bills have 9. Bills 5 for 9 on third downs. Titans 2 for 4. No one has tried a fourth down yet. Bills have 27 rushing yards to Tennessee's 59. We have 114 passing yards. They have 135. Titans have 194 total yards. Bills 141. Bills have the 1 interception. Both teams have punted it twice. Bills have 4 penalties for 22 yards. The Titans have 5 penalties for 35. And time possession is in favor of the Buffalo Bills. But that's, again, because we've given the Titans a lot of short drives, short fields to drive. So, again, we'll go to the Tennessee Titans first. Still think that this game was a setup for the Titans. I think it's a setup for, and not for that reason. Bojo looks good. So Scott Blakely reminding me how much I dislike him, but he did look good in that first half. So Tannehill, 13 for 18 for 135 yards and a touchdown. You have rushing. You have Derrick Henry, 9 for 24, averaging 2.7 yards per carry. His longest 12. I mean, that's really good. So other than that 12-yard run, you're talking about 8 for 12. 8 for 12 is pretty darn good. And I'll take that every day. He does have that 1 rushing touchdown. Tannehill, 2 for 16 and a rushing touchdown himself. You have Evans with 2 rushes for 12 yards and McNichols, two rushes for 7 yards. And A.J. Brown, leading receiver, 4 for 55 and a touchdown. Smith has 3 receptions for 29 yards. Raymond has 2 for 26. Berkshire has 2 for 15. Westbrook Akin has 1 for 7. And McNichols has 1 for 3. Gostowski, 3 for 3 and extra points. Raymond has the kick return for 13 yards. Punting, Kern, 2 punts, averaging 43.5. How did the Bills do last year compared to this year? The Bills went 10-6 last year, made it to a wild card, started the season 4-1, won our first 3 games against the teams of the Jets, Giants, and then the Bengals, lost to the Patriots, then beat this Titans team 14-7, and then we at 4-1. I think we beat the we went 5-1, then we lost to the Eagles, made it 5-2, then we beat the Redskins, I believe is the order. Maybe we want Redskins, Eagles, and somebody else. John Patrick comes in and says, this is awful. Hey, we still got a whole second half. Come on. Josh Allen, 4th quarter. Let's just get him there and make it a respectable game. Let's just get him there and keep it close, and we'll see how we do. But this Bills team's looking a lot better than last year's team, even with this bad first half that we're having. So go to the Buffalo Bills side of the ball. You got Josh Allen, 10 for 21, 124 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. He's been sacked once. Devin Singletary has 7 rushes for 11 yards. TJ Yeldon, 3 for 10. Allen, 2 for 6. Then you got Stephon Diggs, 4 receptions for 54 yards. At least the Braves are beating the Dodgers this Dragon Wolf. Yeah, I was happy to see that too. Got Davis with 3 catches for 36 yards. Roberts 1 for 16. Knox 1 for 15. And McKenzie has his sole catch for 3 yards and that touchdown. Tyler Bass 1 for 1 on field goals, 43-yard field goal, and then extra point 1 for 1 as well. Roberts 3 kickoff returns for 69 yards, only averaging 23 yards of return. You do better there. Bahora guys averaging 65.5 yards per punt. That's what happens when you have a 74-yard punt to your name. Again, talk about a 74-yard punt this year and a 72-yard punt. Guy can boom the ball, right? Boom the ball. Have we seen a single screen pass? Well, we saw a jet sweep. I think those work just as good as the screens, in my opinion. But no, we have not seen a screen pass. I know the Titans tried to set one up with Henry. That one was deflected by Addison. Punt returns, Roberts 1 for -1 yards. Defense, Deron Johnson with 5 tackles. Cam Lewis has actually done a pretty good job stopping Travis Henry. He has 3 tackles on Travis Henry. He has 4 tackles for the game. Singletary rushing numbers makes me sad. Cincinnati Osborne, me too. I'm glad we kept Bass. Hausch money looks bankrupt, says Dragon Wolf. Yeah, Hausch got missing 2 chip shot field goals for the Jaguars, then gets relieved of his duties on Monday. If the Bills lose the game, I'm going to start watching NASCAR. I hope not. I hope you're wrong there. But NASCAR is in the playoffs, so there you go. Yeah. What you can do is you can watch NASCAR and listen to me. You do that. I'm a fan of that. Go ahead. So, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that the Bills can clean up on in the second half. I mean, again, we're killing ourselves. Other than that last drive, the Titans just beat us. But 14 of the points, one of the drives off a turnover, one off a punt return. So you can't do much about that. Other than not do those mistakes. Other than not make those mistakes. You need to clean up the mistakes. We're still running this game. I don't know why people think. Now, they did just show that stat that we're 0-17, or 0, I forget what they said. We're 0 for something. Well, we allowed more than 17 points in the first half since 2015. So we'd love to see that change. Croft has not done anything all game. No targets, no receptions, no nothing. Man, sorry, guys. I hate having the hiccups while I'm live streaming. But anyway, you also have Knox had a drop. Roberts had a drop. You had Diggs with 3 drops. I mean, there's a lot. Average starting field position. Bills, their own 19. Titans, their own 41. That's a stat of the day for me. That's a stat of the day. I mean, how can you have a team start basically at midfield and think you're going to stop them? Again, I'm going to try to stop these hiccups before the start of the half. Let's drink some wine. Wine helps with everything. Bills getting ready to kick the ball off in the second half. Again, you guys said the stream was good, so I'm not gonna go ahead and keep going. Because we're playing with hesitation and slow. I think the secondary is playing way too far back. Again, the biggest throw right now is that 16-yard touchdown to A.J. Brown. And Joseph, you got that right. Kick is in the air. And it looks like it's going to be returnable at about the 1 or 2 yard line. Bills get down there quickly. Unable to make the tackle on the first wave. Gets to about the 25-yard line. So there's a flag down on the play. Flag would be good for us, Alan. Personal foul. Blindside block. So it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. So that means they start at the 10-yard. Well, I guess that would mean they start at the 12.5-yard line. Yeah, so it's going to be 1st and 10. So this defense has plenty of room to make a play. Plenty of room to make a play. And again, the Titans are not the type of team that's going to burn you with one play unless it's Travis Henry going 99 yards for a touchdown like he did against Jacksonville a few years back on Thursday night. Tannehill under center. You got 4 wide receivers, 2 to the bottom of the screen, 2 to the top. Travis Henry alone in the backfield. Derrick Henry. I always get those 2 confused. I don't know why. Fake handoff. All day to throw. Pass is complete to Brown. Looks like there might be a face mask at the end of that one. There's not. I'll take it, but it's still going to be a 1st down for the Tennessee Titans. So look at that field position all right back on one play. All right back on one play. No. We got the ball first in the first half. Threw an interception. Led to a quick score by the Titans. Titans team coming out. Tannehill under center. You got Henry in the backfield. Yeah, and that's why this is such a big drive. Pitch to Henry. Goes to the right. He's able to get about 4 or 5 yards before Edmonds forces him out of bounds. Again, 2 of those possessions, we gave him the ball. So 2 of their possessions, 2 of their touchdown possessions, they got a total of 46 yards. We're going to lose. If we keep doing that, we're going to lose. Tannehill shotgun formation, 4 wide receiver set, 2nd and 5. Henry to his left. Low snap. Pass is still complete at about the 38-yard line, so it's going to be a first down. Norman was there. He was tackled as he caught the ball, but still going to be enough for a first down. Again, you talk about big-bodied A.J. Brown. He's going to crush us all day. We knew that. Bills just don't have an answer as he goes to the sideline. That's the only answer for the Buffalo Bills. Need a turnover, says Dragon Wolf. I completely agree. Tannehill under center. You got Henry in the back. It looks like they're going to – Bills showing blitz. Number 15 goes in motion. Henry gets the ball, able to sidestep. Gets about 4 yards on the play. I don't even think that was Henry, actually. Yeah, it was. No, it wasn't Derrick Henry. It was number 28. Defense is killing us. Well, our offense isn't exactly lighting it up either like we're used to seeing. 69 rushing yards for the Titans so far. Again, I can't be upset about our rushing defense. It's McNichols in the backfield. That's number 28. Tannehill under center again. McNichols going in the backfield. 2 wide receivers top of the screen, 2 to the bottom. Johnson yelling something out to the defense. He's showing blitz. They hand the ball off. And this time only about a yard or 2. So a big third down. Big third down. Third and about 3 yards for the Titans. Big third down here for this Bills defense. 12 minutes to go in the third quarter. Again, Titans start the second half with the ball. Titans up 21-10. As I take a look around at the stadium, that has about 7,500 fans in it. Because how do we reward teams that just got off the can't play list? Oh, we give them fans too. Shotgun formation for the Titans. Tannehill and shotgun. 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen. Now one's going into motion. Still got 3 to the top. Tannehill's time to throw. Looking. Has the completion. There is a flag down. Don't know what the flag's for, but it's a completion and a first down. The flag might be on Norman for another pass interference. I didn't see it again. Doesn't matter if it's a completion. But at the same time, you just wonder where these flags are coming from. Yep, another pass interference on defense. Penalties declined. Norman's not sure what he did there, but he wasn't sure what he did on the first one either. Again, Norman was there, though. Can't say Norman wasn't right there. Can't shake my head. Absolutely, they're driving down the field again. Another first down for the Titans. 1st and 10, 11:30 to go here in the third quarter. Tannehill under center. Another pitch to Henry. Henry does not get back to the line of scrimmage. Loses about a yard on the play. So it's going to be about 2nd and 11 for the Tennessee Titans. Brown has 7 receptions for 81 yards on the day. Last year when he played against Trey White, he had 2 for 27. So that's how much we're missing Trey White right now. That's how much we're missing Trey White right now. 2nd and about 11 for the Tennessee Titans. Fake the handoff. Looking to pass. Tannehill, time to throw. Throws it to Derrick Henry in the flat. Henry gets stood up at about the 44-yard line. So it's going to be about 3rd and 4, 3rd and 3 for the Titans. Another huge third down for this Bills defense. Need to get off the field. Need to get off the field. Someone double cover A.J. Brown real quick. Double cover A.J. Brown. 3rd and 4 for the Titans. Again, a huge third down. 10 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Bills trailing 21-10. Shotgun formation for Ryan Tannehill. 2 wide receivers and their tight ends to the bottom of the screen in trips formation, 1 wide receiver to the top. And by the way, Brown's in single coverage. It's Brown versus Norman again. Tannehill not looking that way. It's incomplete. Edmonds with the breakup. Huge breakup there by Edmonds. Vankich said we need a sack. No, we just need that by Edmonds. Good job there. Big play. Big players make a big play at big times. And that's exactly what happened. Tannehill coming off the field. Watch the fake punt. Watch the fake punt, guys. Watch out for it. That's all I'm saying. Watch out for the fake punt. Jim Tripp says, exhale. Yeah, I'm saying watch out for it. 4th and 4. Goes to the punter, and the punt's away. So no fake punt here. Andre Roberts gets out of the way, and the Titans down the ball at the 2-yard line. So that's where the Buffalo Bills will start with the ball. 1st and 10 at their own 2. But the defense did what they had to do. You know, I don't like the field position game right now, obviously. But the defense did what they had to do. They stopped them. They stopped them. Whether we like it or not, yeah, at the 2 means we have to drive 98 yards. But, again, 21-10. So this offense has a chance. Hopefully something happened at halftime. Wake this offense up because this offense has a chance here to cut into this lead. If only, you know, if you only score 3, it's still cutting in this lead. It still makes it a 1-possession game. Allen needs to get to work, says Alan Joseph. Our run game needs to get going, right? We're talking about a Titans team that's 31st in the NFL against the run. Maybe as someone suggested at halftime, set up a screen. Do something to catch this Titans team off guard because it's just not going well for the Buffalo Bills offense right now. Diggs make up for the drops. Diggs had 3 drops in the first half, so I would love to see that. Would love to see whatever he has to make up for the drops. A nice 98-yard touchdown right now would be great. Ringing the dinner bell for offense to come eat. Do I have a bell? Do I have a bell? Hold on. Let me get my bell out. Let me get my bell out. Let's see what we can do here. Let's get the bell. As we're at commercial break, guys, the Bills just forced a punt. And now that's not going to work. I got nothing. I got nothing. What am I doing? Can I do this? Hold on. I got you. Is this a good enough bell for you? Where'd it go? There was no bell. Never mind. See, I can't do nothing. ESPN just disrespect the Bills, calling them middle schoolers, says King Cam. Well, they're playing like it. They're playing like it. I don't have a bell, so hopefully they heard the bell at halftime. We have the talent to go now. Oh, yeah, we've done it a couple times already this season, so I'm not worried about that. You guys handling Henry well? Yeah, so far we are, absolutely. But unfortunately, we're not handling the scoreboard well, and that's what matters more. There you go. Close enough, say Alan Joseph. Yeah, close enough. I tried to get a bell going for you. As again, the Buffalo Bills start the ball at their own 2-yard line. I have to go 98 yards. Love to see what the Bills do here on 1st down. Again, need to try to get a score, you know, on this drive. Would love to answer with the score here, down 21-10. Again, Bills starting field position, their own 17. Titans, their own 36. 1st down pass to Cole Beasley. First time we've heard his name today. Gets to the 11-yard line. Gonna make it 2nd and 2. Great quick pass reception by Cole Beasley as they focus on the drops for the Bills so far today. That first one being the killer by Andre Roberts. Then the short cover by Stephon Diggs here. Then you have the one by Dawson Knox, which was huge because Dawson Knox could have ran for a long time if he would have caught that ball. So big time drops in that first half. Again, we killed ourselves in the first half. Let's make up for it. Allen shotgun formation. They fake the handoff there. Pass is deflected at the line of scrimmage, intended for Diggs. Going to bring up a 3rd and 2 for the Buffalo Bills. 9:14 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Bills down 21-10. Again, trailing more in this game than we have the first 4 games combined, as it was number 99, Jadeveon Clowney, with the deflection at the line of scrimmage. As Allen tried to get a quick pass off to Diggs on a quick out route. So it brings up a 3rd and 2. Again, would hate to have to punt from here. Again, talking about field position. I don't trust Bojorquez to kick a 72-yard or 74-yarder every punt. So shotgun formation, Singletary to his right, fakes the handoff, looking to throw, has Beasley open at the 16. Beasley with the catch and the first down. Huge first down there. Josh Allen, keeper to the house, says Jim Tripp. I would love to see that soon. Luka, the score is 21-10. Tennessee over the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo has the ball. Now it's going to be 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line. Start this drive at the 2. Let's move this ball a little bit, at least get out of our own end zone. 8:45 to go here in the third quarter. Beasley with his second reception, 2 receptions on this drive. Again, didn't hear anything from him in the first half. Yeldon in as Allen's in shotgun formation. A quick pass to Diggs. Diggs trying to make a man miss. Able to drag players for another 8 yards. Makes it another 2nd and 2. So a big 8-yard gain on first down. Good job by Diggs. Tried to deke out the first defender. When he realized he wasn't doing that, he just decided to run right over him, and that's what he does. Picks up 8 yards on first down. Good job by Diggs. And it's going to be 2nd and a short 2 for the Buffalo Bills. Again, trying to get Diggs into the game early in the second half. Try to get him going, get Cole Beasley going. Again, your big name wide receivers. John Brown out. That's Diggs' 5th reception for 63 yards. Allen shotgun again. Looking to throw. This one attempt for Gabe Davis. Incomplete off of Gabe Davis's hands. So it's going to be another 3rd and 2. Jim Tripp says, okay, that's pass interference. I mean, again, if they're going to call what they've been calling on Norman, you would think they would call something like that. But I don't know. I don't see him turn the body. So I think that's what they'd be looking for there. So 3rd and 2, 7:59 to go here in the third quarter. Bills down 21-10. Still plenty of time in this game. Allen under center. You got 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. Now the one to the top goes into motion. They run it with Singletary. Singletary picks up the first. That's actually Yeldon, but he still picks up the first down. So it's going to be 1st and 10. Again, the Bills moving the ball a little bit. Big time. Get those 2 first downs. Let's get out of your own end zone. So even if they don't get points, which obviously we want points on this drive, a good job by this Bills offense to get out of the shadows of their own end zone. Allen shotgun formation again. 5 wide receiver set this time. Titans send 4. Clean pocket. Beasley over the middle again with the catch at about the 32, 33-yard line. So it can bring up a 2nd and 4 for the Buffalo Bills. 6-yard reception for Beasley. Again, working with Beasley on this drive, something we did not see in the first half at all. And Beasley has 3 receptions on this drive for 19 yards. 7 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Bills still trailing 21-10. Allen now 14 for 27, 152 yards, a touchdown and interception. Jim Tripp says, more bees, please. Absolutely. Allen shotgun formation. You got Knox. Looks like he's in at like a gun position. Jet sweep, fake. Then the handoff goes to Singletary. Singletary able to pick up yards to get the first down. Looks like he got enough for the first down. So it's going to be 1st and 10 again for the Buffalo Bills. Get this running game going a little bit. As again, the Titans defense 31st against the run. So you want to expose that. You want to expose this team for their weaknesses. Down 21-10. Definitely not time to panic. Not time to go away from your game plan. But Singletary needs to get the ball more. 8 carries for 15 yards for Devin Singletary. Shotgun formation. 5 wide receiver set for Allen. Allen alone in the backfield. 4 blitzing coming from the Titans. Pass there is to Beasley again, this time for 10 yards and another Buffalo Bills first down. Moves the ball to the 48-yard line. So we're Roberts on reverses. Jim Tripp possibly coming up. You know how sometimes I like those gadget plays. But another first down by Cole Beasley, his 4th catch on this drive, getting the ball close to midfield at the 48-yard line. So, you know, a good drive for the Buffalo Bills here. They're actually giving it to him at the 47. So it's 1st and 10 Bills. Shotgun formation again, 5 wide receiver set for the Buffalo Bills. Not running the ball. Again, not sure if that's smart, but that's in the middle of the field opening up. The linebackers, Deion Dawkins just knocked his defense. Like, I know, Rick, if you're in here, if you saw what Deion Dawkins just did, you might be impressed. He just knocked this guy down. And I know you don't like him, but you have to give him credit there as they complete the pass to Stephon Diggs. But yeah, I'm watching it again, and Deion Dawkins just goes, get down. And that's exactly what happens. I'm not the biggest Dawkins fan either, but Rick Rourke, you have to give him credit on that one. Stephon Diggs with a catch for 6 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 4 inside Tennessee Titans territory. We need to run it. Jets released Bell. Yeah, we heard he was on the trade block, so no surprise there. Singletary to Allen's left. Fake the gadget play. Now they try for a screen to Roberts. Roberts gets around some. Titans guys goes completely across the field. Needs to get down. Just needs to get down. There's a flag down on the play, probably for like a block in the back. You just need to get down in those situations. Don't lose more yards. It's going to be a block in the back on the Bills. It'll be interesting to see if they accept the penalty or just take the result of play because he lost about 6 yards on the play. Titans player is down. It's number 91 down on the play. As they try to sort everything out with the injured Titans player and then the penalty. They're trying to sort everything out. I don't want Bell, by the way. Don't want Bell at all. I want Moss to get healthy. That's what I want. You know, flag's on us. It has to be. It has to be. The way Roberts was running around like that, again, I don't know if I like Roberts running around like that anyway. Roberts, you catch the ball. Do what Stephon Diggs did just 4 plays ago. Catch the ball. You can't break through 4 tackles. You can't run around everybody. Go straight. Lose 2 yards. If you lose 2 yards, you lose 2 yards. Penalty was declined, whatever it was. Penalty was declined. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and long for the Buffalo Bills. Now, listen. It's going to be a block in the back on Singletary. I'm not sure if I like that call, but that's who they're calling. Singletary, a block on number 31. And now they're showing the injury to number 91. He gets a defender whips around. And yeah, he's walking off field, so that's a good thing. Again, I never like to see injuries. I don't care if the team were playing, team were not playing. Then we have a 3rd and 10 again. Again, I want to score on this drive, but you have to consider this drive a success for the Buffalo Bills, starting at their own 2-yard line. Unless we do something stupid and turn the ball over here, you have to consider this drive a success by the Buffalo Bills. Allen in shotgun formation. Not saying we can't convert a 3rd down. 7 for 11 on 3rd downs today. Shotgun formation, you got Yeldon to his left. Beasley going down to the bottom of the screen. So you got 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. And it's a clean pocket, throws the ball downfield. That's completed for another Buffalo Bills 1st down. Stephon Diggs inside the 40. So the chain keeps moving, and the Buffalo Bills still have this ball. 4:11 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Buffalo with a nice drive here, getting the ball inside Titans territory and picking up that 1st down. So again, good job here by Buffalo's offense, continuing to move the chains. Again, this drive started at the Bills' own 2-yard line, and now we're well inside Titans territory. So 3:50 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Allen shotgun formation again. You got Yeldon to his right, seeing a lot of TJ Yeldon. Last sets with him in it. This time they fake the hand up to Yeldon. Pass to Diggs. Diggs with a nice one-handed grab and gets about 5-6 yards before he goes out of bounds. So it's going to be 2nd down and 6. Joe rang the bell. Now we're eating. Yeah, hopefully this continues to happen. James Brown coming in, talking about how the Jets have released Le'Veon Bell. So everything the Jets gave Le'Veon Bell was not worth it. So they released Bell, and they keep Gase. And as long as that keeps happening, I'm okay with that. Allen shotgun formation, 2nd and 4 for the Buffalo Bills. Allen throws an interception. Throws a flat foot interception. Cole Beasley can't make a tackle. No one's tackling him. And he's gonna score a touchdown. Oh my goodness. No one's tackling him. Butler with another interception, and he turns it inside the 15-yard line where the Titans are going to have an easy chance to score again. Wow, Allen. Wow. Let's see if Beasley had him down at least. Maybe Beasley had him down. That's the only chance we have for this defense. What was a good drive, just got screwed up. Bad throw. It was a bad throw. That you can't blame on anybody but Josh Allen. Can't blame on anybody but Josh Allen there for his 2nd interception of the day. And yeah, you have to think if the Titans score a touchdown here, this game's over. So this defense really needs to step up huge here. And they're not even going to show if Beasley had him down. So obviously the Bills don't think so. 1st and 10 for the Titans at the 12-yard line. Underneath throw, caught to about the 8-yard line by number 86. So it's going to be 2nd down inside the 10-yard line. I don't know what Josh Allen was thinking there, throwing flat-footed like that. but probably going to end up between that one and the first one costing us this game. Gary says he's done. He's happy his Titans come away with the win. The NFL did just enough to help the Titans get this victory. Tannehill under center, single back set. Derrick Henry alone in the backfield. A pitch to Henry. Good job by this Bills defense, forcing a third down. So again, a huge third down here by this Bills defense. If they get a field goal, this game is over. Well, they're going to get at least a field goal. He returned it to inside the 15-yard line. Allen's box score looks terrible. Absolutely does. There goes everyone talking about MVP candidate, right? Had a bad game. All of NFL media is loving this right now, so they can talk bad about Allen again. They're highlighting A.J. Brown, shotgun formation, trips to the top of the screen. A.J. Brown alone at the bottom of the screen. Tannehill looking, throwing the ball in the back of the end zone, out of bounds. So at least we stopped him. 4th and 6. Hey, there's a flag. You have got to be kidding me. Wow. What's the NFL got to do? Why did you make us show up? Why did you make us show up? How is that a catchable pass, by the way? How, if that's pass interference, I have no idea how that's catchable. Because this is the NFL. You have uncatchable balls in the NFL. So they're still talking. Personal foul, roughing the passer. Come on. Jerry Hughes. No, Quentin Jefferson. Quentin Jefferson gets the roughing the passer penalty. So half the distance to the goal. Oh, that's a great angle. That's a great angle. Are you serious right now? You showed an angle from the Goodyear blimp? Shotgun formation from the 4-yard line. 1st and goal, Tennessee. Touchdown, Titans. If it's not a touchdown, they'll give it to them. Touchdown, Titans. Man, must be nice to get these calls by the Titans. Yes, NFL. Woohoo! Woohoo, NFL. Yay for giving us this win. Allen says, game over, kids. Turning this off. Tell you what, man, the NFL. I mean, I love that penalty call. I'm glad I got to re-see it from the Goodyear blimp angle. Hey, Paul, they had him stopped. How can you blame the defense? How can you blame the defense? I don't understand that. I really don't. Only one of these touchdowns was on the defense. They've had 3 drives start from within the 30-yard line. 3 drives start within the 30-yard line. You can't blame the defense for that. You can't. You blame Josh Allen. As much as Bills fans hate to hear it, and I still think it's their job. It's the offense's job to score points. It's their offense's job to score points, and they have 10. So we're not going to look at the offense at all. It's the offense's job to throw interceptions. Is that the offense's job? I can't do my job unless someone else does theirs. And their offense isn't doing theirs. You probably can't do your job unless someone else does theirs. And if they don't do theirs, then you can't do yours to the best of your ability. That's just the way life is. So yes, they have a job to do, but so does the offense. We can't blame what they've done all year on this game. How has Derrick Henry done this game? Everyone came in this game saying, hey, we have to stop Derrick Henry. What's he done in this game? Nothing. We've been beat by the dink and dunk passes by Ryan Tannehill. That's what we're getting beat by. And luckily for the Titans, we're giving them the ball at the 30-yard line so they can dink and dunk it. Again, the longest pass so far is 16 yards. You have to blame the offense. I need more wine. I need more wine. That's what I need. At commercial, Titans up 28-10. If the Bills start to come back, you can imagine to see a flag or two thrown on the Bills. The NFL probably at this point wants the Bills to cover some sort of spread. But at the same time, they know I'm winning this game. Again, I want to see that penalty on Jerry Hughes from like not a Goodyear blimp angle. You know what I mean? Like actually, or not. I mean, I'm the one on Quentin Jefferson, the roughing the passer. I want to see it from a non-Goodyear blimp angle because the defense haven't stopped. Ken says we knew we couldn't win them all, but man, and this leaves a sore taste in our mouth going against the Chiefs. That's going to be a huge game for both teams on Monday if we lose this one. I believe that, Alan. I absolutely believe that. Because if there was a penalty, they wouldn't mind showing it at an angle that would show a penalty. I mean, you had the guy in the booth had to draw an arrow and a circle so you could see where the penalty was. 1:49 to go here in the third quarter. Bills down 28-10. Titans kick the ball off. And the sad thing is the media, Andre Howard's returning this one. Gets to about the 22-yard line, and that's another aspect of this game. Special teams is not nearly been as effective. There's a flag down too. Holy cow! Wow. So this is gonna be on Buffalo. So that means it's gonna be another long drive for the Bills. I believe this one's actually a hold because there's no reason down 21-10. Or 28-10, there's no reason for the refs to help out the Titans anymore. So I believe that there was actually a hold on this play. Again, I don't see it, but I'm sure there was. Buffalo starts the ball 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line. Allen in shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers at the top of the screen. Now they hand the ball off. Singletary gets 2 yards on the play. Bring up 2nd and 8. Now they hand the ball off. Allen says if we score now, we'll be okay. No, we won't. Talking about being down 11 points with this team. Tennessee plays well ahead. That's what they need to do. Like Tennessee needs to get ahead. We talked about this all week when I talked about previewing this game. Tennessee needs to play from ahead. RD says it's not over. We got Allen. We got the comeback kid. But, man, it's not looking good right now. 28-10, a minute 9 to go. Allen shotgun formation. Singletary goes into motion. Big handoff to the quick pass to Singletary. Allen rushes for about 6 yards, gets to the 17-yard line. Going to make it 3rd and about 3 for the Buffalo Bills. Less than a minute to go here in the third quarter. Guys, it might not be over, but we need to start hurrying up. We need to start. We're not the Rams here. We can't score quickly without hurrying up the tempo a little bit. We need to hurry up this tempo. McDermott did not have this team ready to play. We don't know if that's McDermott's fault or this team's fault. Whose fault is that? We don't know. There's only so much the coach can do to get the team ready to play. 5 wide receivers set, shotgun formation. But yes, this team was not ready to play this game. Snap the ball. You had them. You had a penalty. You had a free play. And you had a 1st down. Pass is complete to Gabe Davis. Don't try to do too much. See, this is when you have to worry about rookies like Gabe Davis trying to do too much and force a and get a turnover. So that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Are the Bills trying to run one more play? 4, 3, 2, 1. Did they get the ball off? Nope, they're saying they didn't get the ball off. That's going to be the third quarter. No, there's no flag. No flag. No. It's the end of the quarter. Yeah, it was the end of the quarter. You don't want to throw a flag on the Titans. Yeah, the quarter expired. You don't want to throw a flag on the Titans. That's ridiculous. Why would you want to throw a flag on the Titans? You need them to win this game. Listen, the NFL, and again, I will preach this until next year. The NFL did everything in their power to let the Titans win this game. Everything they could. Heck, I wouldn't be surprised if it was an NFL exec that brought a sledgehammer to practice and hit Trey White in the back with it. They did everything they could for the Titans to win this game. You know, they didn't have enough time to let the Titans win that Steelers game last week. They didn't have enough time to figure that one out, so they had to wait. Let's wait. Let's make that game week. Oh, you know what we could do? We could make it week 8 and make the Steelers have a bye week. Trey White just didn't want to play. Again, I don't think someone would fake an injury. I just don't believe that. How's there no? Yeah, again, there's no flag because the refs don't want there to be a flag. Are the Bills just hated by the refs around the league? I don't think so. You wouldn't think so. What have the Bills done lately? All right, we're playing bad. If anyone will find a way to win this, it's Allen, says Tony B. I hope so. We're in the fourth quarter now. You know, we didn't score in the third quarter. Surprise, surprise. Now we're in the fourth quarter, trailing 28-10. Bills have the ball. But we need to score on every single possession from here on out. Like, we all agree on that, right? We need to score on every possession from here on out. Again, this if we lose this game, it puts a lot of pressure on both teams next week. I'll tell you that. It puts a lot of pressure on next week. Jim Tripp says, yes, every possession. We need to score. We need to score. We need to score quickly. Stop walking to the line. Stop huddling for 20 seconds. Stop snapping the ball with only 2 to 3 seconds left on the play clock. Like, we need to score. We need to hurry up. And we can't always rely on the fourth quarter to say our butts. 3 scores, yes. Well, the good news for our defense is you imagine they're going to try to run the ball a little bit more with Henry, and our defense has been really good so far, stopping the run. Been really good. Score on defense is Jim Tripp. Can you trust this defense to score on defense? I don't. I really don't. Start of the fourth quarter, game 28-10. Buffalo has the ball, trailing by 18 points at the Titans, or at their own 28-yard line. I'm sorry. Allen shotgun formation. You got Croft in the game in the backfield. Singletary to his right. Fakes handoff to Singletary. Looking to throw. Gets away from the pressure. Going to run with it. And going to get out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. So it's going up a second, about 3 for the Buffalo Bills. Butler has 2 interceptions on the day. Again, it just started off bad. From the beginning to end, it's just started off bad. Won't be the worst loss. This was semi-calculated. Yeah, absolutely. We chose not to play. You're absolutely right, Tony B. You're absolutely right. The Bills come out not playing in this game at all. 2nd and 3. Shotgun formation again. This time they run with Singletary. Singletary gets by a yard or 2 before he's taken down. Going to make it 3rd and 1 for the Buffalo Bills. But we're at the point where, it's 2-down territory every drive, right? You can't just be punting now. Running the ball, game over. Yeah, I mean, we ran the ball more on this drive already than we have all game. We ran the ball more on this drive already than we have all game. Someone's injured. I'm not sure who it is. Looks like a Titans player is injured. Number 99. They stopped the game for number 99, so he has to come out for a play. 99's slow to get up, but he did get up. He didn't even realize that the refs stopped the clock for him, so that helps out the Bills a little bit. We're moving like a glacier. Not exactly the 30-point average offense we're used to. Jadeveon Clowney was the one who was hurt on the play, but he looks fine. Just going to have to step for a play since the refs had to call timeout. 14 minutes to go now in the fourth. Again, 14 minutes. We already missed a minute. We've gained 10 yards. 3rd and 1. Going to run the ball again here. Yep, run the ball again. This time with Yeldon, he gets the first down. What are we doing? Shotgun, 5 wide receiver sets all game long. All game long. We go down by 18 with a quarter to go. Run, run, run. 3 runs to start the quarter off. 3 of them. Dawson Knox, questionable to return. Dawson Knox, questionable to catch another pass. TJ Yeldon in the backfield, 2. Allen's right. Trips to the top of the screen. Allen looking to the top, looking. Throws it to Beasley. Beasley makes a man miss. Gets another first down. Gets to the 49-yard line. All right, let's go. Move the ball a little bit. Beasley hobbled as he gets up. That's what we need. We need Beasley hurt now, too. Jeez, Yep, Beasley limping off the field. Maybe he's cramping. He's down already on the sideline. Allen shotgun formation through our receiver spawn screen. Now Gabe Davis goes in motion. So you have 2 at the bottom, 2 at the top. Singletary to his left. Allen steps up, has time to throw. Throws over the middle, Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs gets inside Titan territory to the 44. Gonna bring up 2nd, about 4. Holy cow. Guys, this offense needs to move. Dave, any thoughts about coming back in this game? This offense needs to move. Wow. Diggs has 9 catches for 96 yards, 3 drops, though, as well. Allen shotgun, delayed handoff to Singletary. Singletary bounces outside, gets the first down, gets inside the 40-yard line to the 39 of the Titans. So 12 minutes to go now. Buffalo driving, but they're down 18. Establish the run, says Thomasburg. Yeah. So now we are establishing the run. That's absolutely right. Absolutely right. We're establishing the run in the fourth quarter, down by 18. Shotgun formation, Singletary to Allen's right. Got Croft in the game. Got Diggs to the top of the screen. Got 2 wide receivers, Gabe Davis and probably McKenzie or Roberts. Roberts to the bottom of the screen because we only have 4 wide receivers left. And it's time to throw. Throws it down the field. And this one is dropped by Gabe Davis, a little behind him. Gabe Davis unable to bring it in. Yeah, that was way behind Gabe Davis. That needs to be better. That needs to be on target. Gabe Davis is open. There's no reason for him not to throw Gabe Davis open on that play. Shotgun formation, 5 wide receiver set. And I know the 5. Hey, Cole Beasley's back, though, so that's exciting. There's another flag on the Bills. We have false start. So now it's going to be, what, 2nd and 15? 3rd and 15? Gotta be kidding me. It's amazing that Titans players can just get up and as soon as they see a flag, they can just point. Like, yeah, we know. We know who it's on. 7 penalties, 40 yards for the Bills, 6 for 48 for the Titans. 2nd and 15 for the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen trying to call the play in at the line of scrimmage. Singletary to his left. Allen looking, does throw it to Singletary. Singletary gets inside the 40 to about the 36, 37-yard line. 11:26 to go. As someone said in the chat earlier, moving like a glacier, but moving downfield, down 28-10. 3rd down for the Buffalo Bills. This is Toby. This is Alan Joseph. 3rd and 7. Guys, my question would be, if we don't get it, do we kick a field goal? We need 3 scores. Down 18. We need 3 scores. So do you kick a field goal here? Then you're only down 2 touchdowns, 1 2-point conversion. Allen looking to throw. Moves it to the side. Has an open Beasley inside the 25. To about the 21-yard line. But again, already 4 minutes gone in the fourth quarter. I don't even know. At this rate, I don't even know if we're going to get 3 possessions in the fourth quarter. And that's a problem. That's definitely a problem. When you're down 3 possessions, we do not need 3 TDs. Get a field goal, touchdown, 2-point conversion, and a touchdown. Get a tie game going to overtime. Shotgun formation, 10:40 to go here. Another flag on the Bills. Another false start. That's, I think, our 4th dead ball penalty of the game. This one on Tyler Croft. Beautifully done. Gotta love those dead ball penalties. Gotta love them. Wow. Shotgun formation for Josh Allen again. That's our 8th penalty now. 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen, 2 to the bottom. And looking to throw. It's a clean pocket. Cannot blame this offensive line today. I thought they've done a really good job. The pass is complete to Diggs. That's Diggs' 10th reception of the day. So Diggs had himself a pretty good day. You put a touchdown on these numbers. They look really good. 2nd and 5 now for the Bills. A 10-yard reception. So Diggs, 10 for 106 on the day. 5 wide receivers set. I think that's going to be on the Buffalo Bills again. Yep, on the Buffalo Bills again. Number 75 this time. Wow. Williams. Titans show blitz. You move. That's absolutely insane. 2nd and 10. 10:09 in the game. They didn't move. They came on a blitz. He did not cross the line of scrimmage. They're allowed to come on a blitz if they don't cross. Looking into the end zone. Touchdown! TJ Yeldon with a huge touchdown. And the Buffalo Bills are signaling that they're going to go for 2. 10 minutes exactly to go in this game. TJ Yeldon gets involved in a big way, and that's a touchdown. Josh Allen throws it to TJ Yeldon in the back of the end zone. If you're the Titans, you cannot be happy about that. You only rushed 3. But that's what happens when you only rush 3. Quarterbacks get time to do things, and that's exactly what Allen did, finding Yeldon in the end zone. Kind of surprised, too. Allen's going for 2 pistol formation. You got Knox moving into the gun position. Gabe Davis coming back. They fake the handoff. Allen looking to throw. That's incomplete. So now we're down 12. So now we need 2 touchdowns. I don't know why you go for 2 points there. I really don't. I don't know why you go for 2 points there. Who was holding? Who was holding, Allen? I mean, it was probably a Titans player. Didn't call it. I get it. Jim Tripp says 3 and out. We haven't stopped him to a 3 and out all game. I have not stopped him to a 3 and out all game. But with 10 minutes to go in the 4th quarter, this game is 28-16. Buffalo tried a 2-point conversion. Again, doesn't seem like the right time to go for 2. The defense cannot screw this up. We have a shot, says Tony B. Robert Jean comes in 4-1. Have to reload your screen. Yeah, guys, have to reload your screen. If it's freezing on you, reload for me. If I reload, it's going to take me off. If I reload, it will cut me off, so I don't want to do that. Allen's not going to go quietly, says Tony B. So again, guys, if you're losing me, hit that refresh button. It should come back. Stephen comes in and says TD. Yeah, maybe a little too late. But yeah, we got the TD. It was holding most definitely. Are you talking about the 2-point conversion on Beasley? I don't know. 28-16 is the score. The dude was all over the receiver. That should have been a flag. Not going to be on the Titans today, guys. Not on the Titans today. Again, I'm still really thrown off. Because, guys, this game could easily be 24-17 if Jerry Hughes' penalty doesn't get called, right? If there isn't unnecessary roughness on the quarterback. And I still haven't seen that play. I haven't seen it from a Jingle back 5-0. I meant 5-0. I believe. I haven't seen an angle of that Jerry Hughes play that would show me if it was a penalty or not. And the one angle that shows from the Goodyear blimp. I'm sorry, on Jefferson. Yeah, Dragon Wolf. I'm sorry, on Jefferson. Haven't seen it. Too much time off the clock. We'll see. I mean, if we stop him, so we have 10 minutes. If we stop him to a 3 and out, score in 5 minutes again, stop him to another 3 and out, we'll see. We'll see how we do. Again, at this point, you just want to get points on the board. That drive did take about, 7 minutes. So if you plan on coming back from an 18-point deficit, it's going to take a lot more than that. But hey, you have to start by scoring a touchdown. That's what they did. If the Bills come back, I will forever be a fan. I am forever a fan, and I know most of you are as well, guys. Again, make sure you hit that like button if you haven't already. Bills down 28-16 in this one. Again, just so much went wrong in this game for the Bills. They just did not come out ready to play. That's the bottom line. They did not come out ready to play. Titans hands team is in there. As it looks like Tyler Bass is ready to kick off. And he kicks it off. Going to be returnable, maybe? Nope, into the back of the end zone. So Titans saw the ball 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. 10 minutes to go. Bills down 28-16. They're going to replay that 2-point conversion try. Just miscommunication between Beasley and Allen. Beasley thought he'd come back inside. Allen thought he'd go outside. Complete miscommunication. Bills with 2 turnovers on the day. We're going to get a heavy dose of Derrick Henry, right? Watch the play action. Still play up. I formation for the Titans. Fakes the handoff, going for a screen. That's dropped. Incomplete pass. Incomplete. And they had the screens up nicely to Smith, but Smith just could not bring it in. Probably would have got first down, if not a lot more. He had blockers in front. So definitely could have been a lot. So that's 3 seconds off the clock. So, okay, again, need to watch Derrick Henry on this play. You imagine they're going to run Henry at least once, right? Take 40 seconds off the clock. Bills still have all 3 timeouts for this comeback if they want to make it. Derrick Henry on a stretch play gets about 4. Oh, he's dragging players with him. Gets about 6 yards on the play. Dragging a few players with him. It's going to be 3rd and about 4. Henry run. Yeah, that's the Derrick Henry you're all scared of, right? Derrick Henry coming out of the game. So you still have to watch the run. Watch the run. Derrick Henry, 13 rushes for 35 yards. If you were told me at the beginning of the game, Derrick Henry would have 13 rushes for 35 yards, I say we win. Shotgun formation for Tannehill, 3 wide receivers at the top of the screen. Watch this. It's going to be an out route. They're giving way too much room up top. Way too much room up top. Tannehill's going to run for it. No, he's passing it, and it's completed. That's going to be a first down. Defenses can't get off the field. Is Bruce Smith available? Unfortunately, I do not think Bruce Smith is available. Less than 9 minutes now to go in this game. Yeah, the Buffalo Bills defense just can't get off the field. No pressure on Tannehill. Tannehill could have ran for it, but then he had a wide open number 16. And again, you know, these linebackers, that's Cam Lewis on coverage. Hollister was able to shake him off. How long do these linebackers have to cover receivers? You have to be able to get pressure on Tannehill, just unable to do it there. 8:30 to go here in the 4th quarter. Derrick Henry gets the ball. It's about 2 yards before he's taken down. 8:20 to go. And now the clock is definitely against the Buffalo Bills as the Titans can continue to run the ball, pound it, and continue to run this clock down. Continue to run this clock down. It's going to rewind under 8 minutes before the next snap. Henry coming off the field on 2nd and 8. Derrick Henry, again, only 37 rushing yards tonight. That's so big. You know, you talk about this run defense stepping up against 2 of the game's best in Jacobs and Derrick Henry. They really did that today and last week. Single back set, Tannehill under center. Fakes the handoff. Tannehill's going to take off. Tannehill's going to get the first down. No one near Tannehill. Tannehill gets 30 yards before he steps out of bounds. Wow. That should just about finish it. It says, yeah, absolutely. It absolutely should. It absolutely should just about finish it. That first down there absolutely finishes it. I would love to talk about the hold on Butler, but we're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about that because, I mean, no one else saw it, so why should I say I saw it? Big run by Tannehill, puts him in field goal range. Make this one 31-16. It's a 15-point game with less than 5 minutes to go by the time they score, if we stop them. Derrick Henry with about 5 yards before he's taken down by Edmonds. This will drop the Bills to 4-1. The Titans will move to 4-0. And again, I'm just going to hate listening to media tomorrow because all they're going to talk about is how this team rallied around blah, 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 blah. That's all I'm going to hate. I'm just going to hate it all. And how Allen's not MVP, and everyone knew Allen was trash because he had a bad game. If we stop him, we'll be okay. We haven't stopped him yet. I don't think we'll be okay. Not in this game, at least. We'll see what happens next Monday. Less than 6.5 to go now. Single back set. They run the ball again. This time they get Henry in the backfield. That's Epineza finally making a play. That's his first play. First time calling his name tonight. AJ Epineza with a big play on Derrick Henry. Going to bring up a 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7. So at this point, 6 minutes to go. We have, even if everything goes our way from here on out, we have to rely on recovering an onside kick. And we just know the percentages of that are so low with the new with the kickoff rules the way they are. So again, we'll see what happens here. Shotgun formation for Tannehill. I still say they run the ball. Get it within 5 minutes. Then you kick the field goal. That's a smart play, in my opinion. It's going to delay a game. No timeout by Tennessee. Tennessee takes their first timeout. I still say run the ball on 3rd and 7. 5:39 to go. 3rd and 7. You run the ball. You don't, even if you don't get it, then you still take off another 40 seconds. 30 says maybe next year. Again, guys, one loss. It's one loss. Let's relax. Let's relax. We still have, we're still up a game and a half on the division. We have a tough schedule coming up, but why can't we win some of those games, right? Why can't we win? Last year, if this defense did not have Milano and Tre'Davious White, this defense would be playing about this good. Let's be honest. Without Trey White, without Levi Wallace, and without Matt Milano, this defense did not play half bad. Yes, they let Tannehill dink and dunk all game long, right? A.J. Brown was a problem. We knew that going into this game. Didn't want to hear it come. Y'all need to win every game after this, says Alan Joseph. Why? Why? We need to win our division. We need to beat New England. That's all we need to do. It's crazy to me. What some of you guys say is crazy to me. We already beat Miami once, Alan. We already beat them. Okay? So the best they can do is tie us at 1-1 for the division. And we're still, what, 3 games up on them? 2 games up on them? I'm not worried about Miami right now. I'm really not. No offense. You have a good thing going. But I think we're fine. We were not prepared. Pablo, you're absolutely right. We were not prepared at all. At all for this game. But again, guys, thank you for joining me on Believers Talk for this Tuesday edition of the game between the Buffalo Bills and the Tennessee Titans. Guys, I'll be doing this all season long, and it's not all going to be happy-go-lucky, right? It's not all going to be happy. So make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed. Like this video, leave a comment, and also hit that notification bell after you subscribe. YouTube will let you know when we put out new content. Seems like we're putting out new content daily. Like I said, tomorrow you can expect to see my my picks for both against the spread and straight up. We're going to see what happens. He doesn't understand how to set an edge. Who doesn't know how to set an edge? Jerry Hughes. Yes, correct. He hasn't all game. Has not set an edge all game. That's why Tannehill got that touchdown on that 3rd down. That's why Tannehill had that big run here on this drive. Tannehill in shotgun formation, but again, I would expect them to run the ball here. 5:39 to go in the 4th quarter. Bills down 28-16. And there's a penalty on the Bills. Penalty on the Bills. A.J. Epineza. So now it goes from 3rd and 7 to 3rd and 2. They just weren't ready. They weren't ready. Undisciplined, yeah. That's 10 penalties on the Bills this game. And so many of them were dead ball penalties. I think 6 or 7 of these were dead ball penalties. Just so undisciplined. They're running the ball here, guys. Sell out on the run. That's a first down. That's game. That is game, guys. 5:30 to go. We're just waiting to see the clock hit 0 at this point. Jordan Hill says, stop them. Okay, you can't say the Bills didn't do a great job against Travis Henry or Derrick Henry in this game. They really did. But just didn't do much against anything else. I've never seen a McDermott team look so unprepared. And again, we had to prepare for 2 teams. Up until Monday, we had to prepare for 2 teams. All week long. Oh, it might be the Chiefs. Might be the Titans. We don't know. Who knows? Prepare for both. Titans, don't worry. What do you need? What do you need to help you? Run the ball again. This time, Henry. Henry stopped after about 5 yards. And now Henry's going to eat up some yards here at the end of the game, make his stat line look better than it actually was. Oliver and Murphy in on the tackle. Going to be 2nd and 5. Here comes KC, Steelers. And well, the Steelers are, week 15. So we have a while for the Steelers yet. You might get a miracle, you know, and it would take a lot more than a miracle in this game. It'd be a miracle if we get another score. Swing back set, 2nd and 5, 4 minutes and 10 seconds before the next snap. Hand off to Henry. Henry gets to about the 9-yard line before he's taken down. Remember, a 3rd and 2 for the Tennessee Titans. 4 minutes to go now. Looks like the Bills may have called their first timeout. Yeah, there's no hold on Murphy there. Don't worry about that hold. Don't worry about it. No one saw it. Titans look prepared with 2 weeks off. Unfortunately, they can't get that every week, but yeah, they definitely did. They definitely did. This game's played on Sunday. It's a far different outcome. Not saying the Bills win this one, but it looks a lot different. Let me say that. The NFL tells us what we're doing before Sunday. Far different outcome. We had extra days practice, but we had 2 teams to practice for. We had 2 teams to practice for. And the game plan, Henry gets into the end zone. That's a touchdown for Travis Henry. Bounces it out. That's his 2nd touchdown of the day. So again, Travis Henry's stat line is going to look better than it actually was. Makes it 34-16, a 9-yard touchdown run. But again, we had 2 teams to practice for. And you can't say that the game plan for the Chiefs is the same as the game plan for the Titans. In fact, they're almost exactly opposite. They're almost exactly opposite game plans. But the NFL doesn't care. They only care about safety, and that's fine. Care about safety. Night, Mom. We deserve, no, we don't. Again, I said this Thursday night in the collab. I said this last night in my pregame, in my preview video, and I said this today in the pregame. The NFL did everything they could to give the Titans a victory here. Everything they could. You couldn't let them practice together. I understand that. But you're not going to penalize the ones who did. Not going to do that. No, why would we do that? That's just insane. Why would you penalize a team for breaking NFL rules? Why would you ever do that? That doesn't make any sense. Let them do what they want. Hell, for all we know, there's going to be more footage of them practicing later in that week. Alan, you're not wrong. They care about safety until it messes with the almighty dollar. They care about safety until it messes with the almighty dollar. As soon as it messes with the dollar, they say no. In fact, we can make this a primetime game on Tuesday and milk it. Josh leads them for another garbage TD. You want to bet? Maybe. Maybe. Listen, if you're a fantasy owner, garbage time is a great time to get fantasy points. Right? I mean, gosh, look at what Jameis Winston over 5,000 yards last year, but 30 interceptions, 30 touchdowns. How many of those yards and touchdowns were when they were down by 2 scores with less than 5 minutes to go? What do they have to answer for? A 4-1 start? They have to answer for a 4-1 start. Okay. They have to answer for a 4-1 start. I'd be okay answering to that. But they're not. They're not, because Coach McDermott's a great coach. So he's going to take this one on the chin. It's our fault. We weren't ready. We weren't prepared. He's not going to blame the NFL. He's not going to – no, Josh isn't anywhere near over 300 yards. He's not going to blame the NFL. He's not going to blame the Titans. He's not going to blame anybody. He's not going to blame the refs. He's going to say we weren't prepared. And he's going to take it on. He's going to – there's not a lot to answer for. We should have never lost, says Jordan Helms. Maybe. Blame the players. Players need to play. Players need to play. And they just didn't come out ready to play. Yeah, Allen's at 263. So if they give him some junk yards here at the end, he could get over 300 again. But not the performance you want to see out of your quarterback. 2 interceptions thrown. Both to Butler. Yeah, I bet too many dead ball penalties. I hate dead ball penalties. Hate them. And I still want to see that roughing the passer penalty. You're not going to see a good angle of that. That's for sure. That's for sure. You don't want to see a good angle of that. Andre Roberts has a returnable kick here. Gets to 20, 25, and he fumbles the ball. He fumbles the ball. Titans pick it up. You've got to be kidding me. Andre Roberts now responsible for 2 turnovers in this game. Titans are going to go 4-0 on the season. And if they're not ready for next week, the NFL will postpone that game until they have enough time to get ready for it. Fumble was caused by number 51 of the Titans, picked up by number 36. Howard says, I'm dead. I'm dead. Were you talking to Titans players? Got the virus? Is that what happened? Is that what killed you? Hey, if you have 2 weeks off between each game, I bet you'll have a good season. Bet you're going to have a good season if you get 2 weeks off for every game. Man, great story. Great story about 15 NFL players that broke NFL protocol, didn't get in any trouble for it at all, and they won the game. Derrick Henry getting more yards. So I don't think Allen's going to get his 300-yard game because I'm not sure the Bills are going to get the ball back. But Allen doesn't deserve to have a 300-yard game in this one. So 3:42 to go. It's going to be 2nd and 7. It's okay to lose 1, but 2 losses like this is embarrassing. And one of these, either the Chiefs or the Bills are going to lose back-to-back games. Either the Chiefs or the Bills. Again, single back set. Run the ball with Henry. Henry gets the ball to about the 10-yard line before he's taken down. That might not be Henry in the game anymore. Yeah, no, it's Nichols in the game now. Apex says he's out. I need some family time to calm down. Take care, Apex. Have a good one. Yeah, Bills fans are not going to go sleep easy tonight after this one. Bills call their second timeout. 3rd and 3 for the Titans. Don't know why you call it a second timeout. You're down by, what's this? A lot. 19. You're down by 19. Down by 3 scores. Less than 3:45 to go in the game. All right. Single back set for the Titans. And the ball off a stretch play. Does not get enough for the first down. We're at 4th and 1, and the Bills call another timeout. Interesting. 19. Thanks, Jordan. There were a lot of drops today. Jordan, take care. Have a good one. Let's just get out of here without anyone getting injured. No need for timeouts. I was about to bring up that point. Insult to injury would be positive tests by Bills after this game. That the NFL would bend over backwards for us. Well, they can't. I mean, due to extenuating circumstances, for some reason, they just won't be able to. Because they bent over backwards for everyone else already, so they won't have time to bend over backwards for us. 4th and 1. Looks like the Titans are going to go for it. So we're going to lose, but not by 20. I remember one year the Patriots lost week 3 to the Chiefs by like 40. They won the Super Bowl that year. No one remembers that loss to the Chiefs anymore. Taylor runs up the middle and gets the first down. 1st and goal, Tennessee. Now, hopefully we don't get it. Yeah, that's the next thing you have to worry about, right? The next thing you have to worry about is what happens after this game. What happens after this game? I mean, obviously we prepare for the Chiefs and hope for the best when it comes to the other thing. Too bad we had to play a whole team set just Henry. Yeah, we stopped Henry pretty good, but yeah, that Tannehill guy, apparently we can't stop him. 2 passing touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown. Makes it rough. 2:40 to go. Bills are out of timeouts. So the Titans do have to run one more play before the 2-minute warning. I hate Tuesday football, says Jason. Man, really wanted to win this game because I'm skeptical that the Chiefs off 8 days rest and after a loss, that's gonna be tough. That's just going to be tough, and that means one of these teams are going to start 4-2. Not saying there's anything wrong with starting 4-2. You can still win your division at 4-2. Tannehill going to take it again. He's definitely past the line of scrimmage. Definitely past the line of scrimmage. Apparently not. Nobody cares. Who cares? He was definitely past the line of scrimmage. I know, right, Tony B? He was definitely past the line of scrimmage. Maybe not. Now I look at it from that angle, maybe not. The line of scrimmage was a 7. So remember, your whole body has to be past the line of scrimmage, and he might not have been. No, he might not have been. Remember, your whole body has to be past the line of scrimmage. So now what they do? Oh, it's under review. It is under review. But yeah, I don't think he's past the line of scrimmage. The line of scrimmage is the 7-yard line. He's at the 7. So I think that's going to stand, guys. Yeah, I mean, that's 3 short field touchdowns. And people might blame the defense for allowing 40 points, but I'm not. This defense is without some of their top talent. Again, we saw the numbers. You think about Brown, right? A.J. Brown last year, 2 receptions. This year, 7 and a touchdown. There's one reason for that. That's Trey White. One reason for that. Collins Field was a touchdown because even if it was a flag, they're not going to throw it on the Titans. But yeah, I think this stands. There's nothing that shows me he passed the 7-yard line with his full body. If I get better angle than this angle, I might be able to tell you more. But they're not going to show us a better angle because, hey, like, where are the sideline cameras at? Why are there no sideline cameras? Every other game in the history of games since 2010 has had sideline cameras. And we just don't in this game. Oh, good. We have the Goodyear blimp view. This will show us something. Mother Mary. There's no angle. There's no angle. Don't say Josh Allen's throwing too hard. Stop it. Stop it. The ball hits you in the hands, you catch it. Stop with this Allen's throwing the ball too hard. Oh my gosh. You're an NFL wide receiver. That's not a good enough excuse at any time. You have to come back. They're talking to Coach McDermott right now, saying, "Yeah, no, we're not gonna reverse it. There's no way." Barkley time. Again, why are there no sideline cameras? There's always sideline cameras except for this game. Got half the crew. What probably happened was half the crew was in Buffalo in case they moved it to Thursday. Probably had half the crew in Tennessee, half the crew in Buffalo. Because again, we don't know who we're playing until Monday, until the day before the game. But again, we need to play. We need to play as Bills players. They need to show up, and that's what Coach McDermott's going to say. Coach McDermott's going to take this on the team, on himself, on Josh Allen, throwing 2 interceptions. Well, will Andre return the pick? I hope so. What does he have to lose? Josh Allen should have 1 TD. He does. McKenzie. That's the only TD who scored all game. You should take 3 knees and apologize to the fans. I don't even think it would take 3. Oh. Well, Roberts can't catch. Roberts definitely wasn't ready for this game. But then, guys, listen, for all of you who are sticking with me through this blowout loss, I appreciate it so much. What's going on here? Yeah, it just got away from us. Andre Roberts has done a lot of good for us. It's definitely a bad game for him. Definitely a bad game for him. But to sit here and say that this terrible game takes away from all the good he's done for us, I don't know if I agree with that either. But yeah, I do appreciate you guys. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Malin. Sticking with me, even through a blowout loss. And again, you'll see my post-game reaction tomorrow. I would say during halftime on Thursday Night Football, but there's no Thursday Night Football. So tomorrow you'll get my post-game reaction. Oh, wait, tomorrow's Wednesday. No, Thursday. I'm sorry. Thursday you'll get my post-game reaction. Tomorrow you get my picks both against the spread and straight up. Thursday you'll get my post-game reaction, and I'll also preview the game against the Kansas City Chiefs. I will not, Jim. Win, lose, or draw, go Bills. Absolutely, John. Tom says, very Billsy loss. Very Billsy loss. They just didn't show up. They just were not ready for this game. And again, as fans, we can blame whoever we want. As the coach of this team, Coach McDermott's going to blame himself and the players. And that's why we like him as a coach. This one's returnable at the 1-yard line. Andre Roberts has no choice but to return it. Gets to 20, 25, 30 before he's forced out of bounds. So the best return of the night for Andre Roberts comes with 1:52 to go. Down 42-16. Matt Barkley does come onto the field. Here comes Matt Barkley. Barkley! Matt Barkley's going to throw for a touchdown. Everyone's going to say you should put Barkley in. That's what's going to happen. Allen on the sideline, shaking hands with everyone. Special teams and defense really stunk it up tonight. How is no one talking about this offense stinking it up tonight? And had 2 interceptions. Titans' average starting field position was inside Buffalo territory. Matt Barkley almost threw a pick. Matt Barkley just threw it to a Titan player and said, here you go, catch this. And he just knocked it down. By week 9, we'll forget this ever happened. Temporary pain. But by week 9, we might lose again. There might be another pain. Who knows how many joys and pains we're going to have between now and week 9. I know this is our only loss. I know our record. Don't worry about it. The fact is that we have no running game to speak of. No, in the fourth quarter when we were down by 3 scores, we ran the ball well. Listen, in the fourth quarter when we were down 28-10 and we needed to score quickly, man, we ran the ball well with Yeldon, Singletary, and Allen. Just all of them. Just running great. 5 yards here, 6 yards here, first down. Oh, yay. So when we tried to throw it, we threw the interception. 4-1 is pretty good. 4-1 is leading the division. Hell, in that NFC East, 4-1 would be 2 games up on the division. Barkley, shotgun formation, looking to throw it. Has open Roberts on the play. It's not Roberts. I'm sorry, that's McKenzie on the play. Gets a first down. 1:05 to go here in the game. Again, a game where the Bills are going to lose. 42-16 currently is the score. Lots of turnovers by the Bills. No turnovers by the Titans. Terrible field position for the Bills. Good field position for the Titans. Dead ball penalties by the Bills. Not so many by the Titans, or at least not so many called. Delayed handoff to T.J. Yeldon. T.J. Yeldon gets inside Tennessee Titan territory. Gets inside the 40, inside the 35, inside the 30, inside the 25. Runs out of bounds at about the 20-yard line. That doubles our running total from the day. That run, though. T.J. Yeldon gets about 35 yards on the run. And the Bills are going to have over 100 yards total rushing the ball, and it's going to look good. But it wasn't. It wasn't good at all. 38 seconds to go here. Bills might score a touchdown. Thank you, JA17, for the 499 donation. Really appreciate that. Pass to Yeldon off his hands. So it's going to be 34 seconds to go. Yeah, so Scott Blakely, J17, I really appreciate the donations, guys. Again, all proceeds go back into the channel. Again, if you're joining me and you're not subscribed to Billievers Talk, hit that subscribe button for continual Buffalo Bills content. I appreciate you guys sticking with me for a blowout loss. The Bills just not prepared to play Tennessee Titans on this day. You'll have post-game coverage all over the place, whether you go to Cover One or if you go to hashtag sports or any of those guys. They'll have great post-game coverage for you, so make sure you look out for them. 3 wide receivers top of the screen. Matt Barkley in shotgun formation. Time to throw. Throws the ball underneath to McKenzie. Might be the last play of the game. McKenzie gets the ball to the 20-yard line. Bills are hurrying up to try to get one more play off. 3rd and 8. The Bills still don't look good. Even in garbage time, the Bills haven't. There's been nothing in this drive that said, "Oh, you guys look good." Pass is completed to, is that Gabe Davis with the completion? That's going to be the game there. So the Bills lose 42-16. Not exactly what we wanted to see. Titans 4-0 for the first time since 2008. We were 4-0 for the first time since, oh, Alan, do not listen. Guys, go far away. Do not shake these guys' hands. Go far, far away. Bills are 4-1 on the season, dropping this one to the Tennessee Titans. And guys, listen, it could be a 1-point loss. It could be a 20-point loss. It could be a 50-point loss. It's all one loss. So again, Bills 4-1, Titans 4-0. Plenty of time to go in this season. Thank you all for joining me on this edition of Billievers Talk. Have a great night. And we'll see you all the rest of the week. But again, join me Monday for the game between the Bills and the Chiefs. I look forward to talking to you all soon. Again, post-game all over the place. Enjoy it. Have a good night. Talk to you later. Go Bills.